watching the XFL. That shit was not entertaining.
Nah. You gotta move out here.
Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, good luck. Let me know how that goes, man.
Mother's Day's tomorrow. Did you guys get your mom anything?
I don't celebrate that holiday. I'm going to the Mother's Day March for Peace.
Okay. Oh, super.
We about to be. What's that even mean, bro? I'm still trying to figure it out.
I think that was like a synonym for freaky, but I was just guessing.
Yo, can y'all hop on the mic and start entertaining niggas?
How often do you and Abigail converse about like just like the police system shit? Yeah.
Testing. Oh, they can see us. Oh, live. Yo, it's your boy Eves. First haircut of the summer. We lit.
That's some funny shit, bro. That's some funny shit, bro.
It's your boy Eves, yeah.
Haircut of the summer. We lit.
Hold it down, Dio.
First hair, let me get in there.
I don't look like you, so I gotta improvise.
First haircut of the summer, we lit.
Oh, you might have
You
my
got your
phone.
mic, Nate?
This is my mic.
Oh yeah, Nate's sitting right here. I'm about to send the bag.
First haircut of the summer, we lit.
Do you mind if I got my phone? My phone.
That's the reason why. I don't know. Roberto just quiet, man. You gotta like. Yo, Lamar Jackson, bro. If you watching, man, just know you really the GOAT, man. Amazing. Truly. And I mean that from the bottom of my spirit. That's my guy, Lamarski. Yeah, he didn't. That was bad.
This is not my headphone, huh?
That was one of the worst shots I've seen in many moons. And I done seen some bad ones. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been taking some bad ones.
That's not worse than talk to people.
This nigga Rob is like our dad, bro. Relax, bro.
Enough of that.
Like you see how he's talking to us like you know how your mom be on the phone and she be like, and then get back. Yes, hello. Hey man, how y'all doing, man? I hope y'all doing good because honestly, bro, this has been a weird day so far.
Why you think that?
So I woke up this morning, right?
What time?
I woke up mad early. I woke up at like 7, because I had a interview today. I had to interview someone at 10.
Gotcha.
So that was a whoop. But woke up early, and then to top that off, I didn't eat breakfast until I got to where I was going. Until I got here. So you know what I mean, I was hungry. And then I got here, I ate, and it felt like the food was just spawning out. Dion was here. It felt like the food was just spawning out of nowhere, bro. No cap. It was like I brought something, but then it ended up being like more stuff, and then even more stuff, and then even more stuff. And then people came in, and it was like opening the fridge, and it was more stuff. It was wild. I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Shit. So I'm just happy to be here, man. You know what I mean? So I'm glad y'all here with us, man.
Shit. I'm going to put myself out these glasses.
Yeah,
My morning, man, it was actually smooth, bro. I actually took time to like just sleep in.
Fire.
Like, yeah, no bullshit. I love it. I need it more and more. Traffic wasn't even that bad either.
Facts.
For once, traffic was not that bad. Nigga.
It's because a lot of people, they're in the city already, and folks are trying to avoid coming into the city because they know that later on in the day there's going to be mad influx of traffic for the game tomorrow.
Oh, I'm thinking like, you think graduation season played a part in that?
Oh, yeah, that too, for sure. They got the fuck out of here.
Hey, shout out all the graduates.
Facts. Yo,
Y'all
who do you know graduated so this far?
2 of my friends actually got their masters. You know what I
Whoa.
mean? They graduated me back in
Fucking
2021.
nerds.
And now they got their masters in education. They're about to be teachers. Shout out Naomi. Shout out Cassie. They're not watching, but
Okay, now actually, you were fucking nerds until you became teachers. Now you're real niggas. But while you was in school learning to become a teacher, you was a nerd. Now you're lit. Shout out to them.
Nah, for
Shout
real.
out to TT, you know what I mean? Graduated.
Facts.
Fire. Shout out to
Shout out
Sonali.
Shout out to
Got
Sonali.
hers, you know what I mean? You feel me? Locked in. That's fire. Some other people too that I probably just don't remember. But shout out to all y'all,
Regardless,
man.
shout
Keep
y'all
cooking,
out,
man. Feel me? The grind never stops. Just because you got that
I'm not
piece of
gonna
paper
lie,
don't
though.
mean it's
I'm
over.
not gonna lie, Nate.
You about to go back
really
to school?
No, not that.
Oh.
I mean, I am taking classes and shit, but that's whatever. You know, I did it the first time, so it's whatever now.
Well, I'll be.
More so, I really wish I got to walk across the stage.
Damn, nigga,
I
regret
was
it.
watching them like do it.
Just-
And I was just like, damn.
Just ask them if you could walk.
They're not our whole class. They did like a half fake kind
Nah,
of.
just call them and be like, yo, can I walk? Like, I already got my degree,
it's
but
not
I didn't
the
get to walk the
same,
stage.
bro.
Can I
It's
just
not the
like,
same.
you don't even have to call my name. Just like, be like, yo, like,
It's not the same.
class of 2021.
Nah, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Nigga, it's never gonna be the same. Nigga,
It
that's
won't.
you gotta go back to school and then you gonna be like, nigga, I'm walking this.
If I see it through, cause I'm working towards a certificate right
Yo,
now.
what's the chat talking about, man?
I mean, I could join this shit and see for myself.
I'm trying to engage with the people. Celtics in
in
7.
seven.
Stop dick riding.
Yo, shout out to Celtics. Go Celtics, man. They got to do that shit. They got to.
Nah, I want the Celtics to win too, man.
Damn, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I live near there. I live near the North End. I live in the North End. So like,
The lighting is busting.
I'm really hoping that they lose. I hate that traffic, bro. It's bad. Yo, come grab this mic, bro.
What can we do for Nate? Though? Nate look a little overexposed, bro. What can we do about?
I'm not
that?
about to be sitting here.
Oh, okay.
Come grab this mic,
The
bro.
lighting look good on me though. I can't lie.
Come on, man.
How's that look?
We gonna find out in like 30 seconds. Give me a chance to see.
Nah, Dion said it looked
Oh,
bad.
that was dope. Yeah, you got the light on.
Come grab the mic, man.
Ah!
Hey, we here with it.
Nah,
Yo, pause. Why you grab it from me like that, man?
Nigga, give me my headphones.
Yo, stop grabbing shit from me, nigga.
Showtime.
Pause. Nigga, you ain't never seen the triple headphone connection, man.
Forgot this shit.
They ain't never seen
Who's
some
in the
shit
chat?
like
Let me
this.
see this right now. Hold up. I'm trying to.
Niggas ain't never seen the triple headphone.
We got.
They ain't
Ty.
seen the double before, I think.
I can't see the haircut though. Oh, she thought that was me for real.
What?
When Dion was like, I got a haircut.
Damn.
Nah, that was Dion.
Hey man, how y'all doing on this beautiful Saturday? We gotta check out some songs. We got some more songs that we gonna review.
Facts. We already know. Damn, this shit's
He
loud,
said they
bro.
saying Celtics is 7. It was Dion.
Nah, one other person did too.
They saying Celtics in 7.
Hopeful thinking though. Alright, so what are we doing? First come, first serve kind of thing. Just going through. Okay, you know what? Ty's in the chat. We gotta reward him for some new shit. See, that's the thing, yo. What, Ty,
Hey,
why,
Peep.
Ty, why you send us like 5 different joints?
Yo, Peep. Nah, we gotta listen to something first, you know what I mean? We gotta, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I say we listen to the Lil Durk and J. Cole song.
Nigga, I am not bumping that on here, bro. You're bugging, bro.
Never heard it, bro.
Put the crack away, bro.
It's
If y'all want us to listen to it,
yeah,
drop a. What emoji could they drop? Little
emoji. I don't know.
I'm sending you the
Drop
track
a
right
one.
now, man. I'm sending you the track right now.
I just feel like it's an important track. Why not?
You really listen to it?
I did listen to it, and I can have views on it. I don't think it's like the craziest thing in the world.
All right, we gonna get copyright struck in, bro.
It's his Grammy. It's his Grammy song.
I sent it to you.
Of course, he's rocking the Drake. Come on, you know my team had to make me happy last night. What do we look?
Pause.
Angela Davis.
That's not even really pause. Yo, before we even get into this,
What?
that's a song that was sent. What do you think I just sent you?
Oh,
What do you
this-
think?
okay, okay.
What do you think I was sending?
I hear you.
That's a song from one of the artists. They sent it to me yesterday. He was like, he want to know some thoughts. So I was like, hey, we gonna listen to it on the pod, man.
Let me know my vocals sound good.
If you hold the mic up to your face, you might sound better. Nigga, you heard when I was, it was crisp, nigga. When I was up and at it,
Bro, fix your headphones, bro. You look
nigga, fix your
ridiculous.
headphones,
You
bro.
look ridiculous.
It's no matter, nigga. This is called, like I said, there's a difference between fresh and nice. I'm fresh.
He got the headphone on the headphone.
Niggas ain't never seen that before,
I don't know if niggas ever said, yo, Nate, you're the guy to go to because he fresh.
bro. Cause niggas don't be having the shoes I have. Niggas don't be having the bags I have. Niggas don't be having the jackets I have. And I'm not saying I'm like a fashion icon or like a style, but I be
give you
having good
bags,
pieces,
I ain't
bro.
never seen the shoes and was like, I gotta have those.
That's you, nigga. You only wear 2 pair. This is not.
Don't
This
say
is my
2 pair. Don't say
first.
that.
Not you only wear 2 different types of shoes. This is my
Air Maxes,
first
there's
time.
different models
This
with
is
Air
my
Maxes.
first time ever seeing you in Air Forces.
Nah, there's no way.
Cap,
There's no
bro.
way.
Like,
Really?
I only see him in. I only see him in Air
the new
Maxes.
pairs, bro.
I only see him in. I see him in Air Maxes and Vapor Maxes only, bro. I don't even think I've ever seen. I literally cannot recall a time I seen you
You
wearing
ain't won
these.
them 2 times, nigga. Stop playing with me.
No, but these are the new pair.
Oh,
I
okay,
have
okay. I
mad
think meant
old
like- I
pairs.
think
I
meant
get
like
like a
fresh
pair
out the
every
box.
year, bro. Come on. What?
But how
Fresh
many?
out
All
the
right, be
box.
honest with me. How many times do you wear those to the pod? Be real, cause dead ass, bro. I really don't think I've ever seen you in Air
He
Forces,
hasn't
bro.
But the thing is, it just got nice outside.
I don't think I've ever seen you in Air Forces, bro. I'm not even
just
saying
got
that to
nice
like.
outside.
I'm not
It
even
just got
saying
nice outside.
So-
Why
but-
would I wear them in?
But that's what I'm saying is that I've never seen it. That's all I
Suboptimal
said.
conditions.
Am I cap? I never seen it.
All right, man.
Yo, but listen up,
This
man.
nigga think he know my. Yo, this is ridiculous.
I think about that video of LeBron.
Yeah, that nigga Braun funny, bro. No bullshit. Why the fuck did he do that, bro? I don't know. Why did he do that, bro?
Hey, man, let's get right
Yo,
to
you know how
it.
they be like they put the love in the other shit. They be like La Goofy. They be like La Playful.
Can you explain who
La
this?
just having fun.
Can you explain who this first song is by?
Yo. So the first that what's it, Angela Davis. That's from it was sent to me by an artist by the name of Red Amandala. What is the profile under?
Abbott Jackson.
Abbott Jackson. It might be.
Oh, that's the producer.
So there you go.
Yeah, he's fire. I fuck with him.
But yeah, man, Red Amandala made this fire artist. He's actually in the Master of the Chamber tournament. You know what I mean? He didn't make it out the first round, but you know, he was one of those ones that when he came in, he did his thing. You know what I mean? People left like really room for him, you feel me? And want to see what he had next. I haven't heard anything from him since then though, no bullshit. I really
You
thought
heard this track?
I started listening to it and I stopped because I was like, I want to listen to it on the pod.
Okay. Hey, let's listen.
I was
to
rocking with the beat though.
Red Amandala. This one's called Angela Davis.
Nigga listened to it from his phone.
No,
We wasn't ready. Hey man, while he's doing that, let me just go ahead and introduce y'all to what we going with. This is bad for the community, right? As you know, but this is we'll call it like a segment, you feel me? Or will you like just a live stream thing that we're gonna be doing called Rhyme or Reason. In the past, myself, Tomo, and my boy AJ Macho Munch, we had Macho Munch has a whole different meaning now that Ice Spice dropped. Actually, that's actually mad interesting. But yeah, so we had a podcast called Rhyme or Reason where we took local artist music, we listened to it, we gave it the attention we felt like it deserved, and we also reviewed the music live by going through a rating system called playlist, aux, and onks. So playlist meaning that we would listen to this, we would add it to our like daily rotation or some type of playlist. Aux meaning that we want other people to hear this, so we would definitely play it around our people. And onks meaning like I'm playing this no matter what, I'm just getting obnoxious with it because that's how much I fuck with this song. You feel me? So that's how we went with it. But the whole goal was to treat artists the same, like local artists the same way we treat our favorite artists. You feel me? So you want to make sure we're giving them valid critique, valid criticism, because we want to see each other grow at the end of the day. So this is the podcast segment where the voice of the artist is always uplifted
shit is
through the
ass,
feedback
I
gifted.
can't say it's ass.
You can say that it's
not-
ass,
it's
but I
not
want to
per-
know why. Tell me why it's ass.
Okay.
Tell me what you didn't like about it. Tell me what they can improve on. That's what we really here for. You feel me? If it's bad, it's bad. Facts. There's nothing that we can do about it now. It's already out in the world. It's already chips. But we can at least tell you what we want to hear from you in the future, how we can make it better. You feel me? At the very least, you feel me? And hey, look for this commentary again at that next chamber, man. Wink, wink. Keep your eye out. You feel me? We locked in. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I can say.
Red Amandala, Angela Davis.
Let's do it, man.
If I could write a silly love song.
Was I gifted enough? I spit that shit with a sinister love. Sisters love me, I ain't got a whip, but I still pick them up. Door frame, broken in the trap. Send a pack, they plug. Locals on the map, lapping niggas in the summer sun. Brother was a bummer, heard his cousin locked for token guns. On the run, my other man's most wanted list. Remember days we football played? I told my nigga we still in the hood, it's not a good day. I was grinding hard, basic bitch rocking stussy, talking to her kinda odd. Vibes was off, so I left her in a panty bra. Word to God, I need a miracle to whip the money centerfold. I'm rapping for a neck of gold, you niggas owe. I told my nigga one-on-one that we gon' break the mold. Grandma, yeah, to the temple standing by the stove. Told a young nigga in the trap, the black man is God. Told a young nigga in the trap to still keep a rod. Peace, God, facing off with devils, keep the medal in the cross. On your neck, protect you from the demons when you eat Kellogg's. Cartoons and cereal, ethereal, your vision's off. My nigga in the hood, bleed like a period, Pyru sauce. Flag on the right side, respected him, but you lost. Your mind, in fact, you keep the 9 intact and want to shoot at brothers' backs. But you told me we were God, and that's not the act I seen. You had the crack on the beam. Fucking nigga, who the first to blow? I'll pump a nickel, get the bread and go. Icicle, blood cold as snow. Pisces shorty, give me throat and go. Fuck a tree, I'm back up on the road. That's cap, but I'm really blowing O's. We don't degrade women on this show. I got church girls blowing good smoke in this sick world, selling good soap. Truthfully, I'm back where the hate seeps in like a slight creep. The pipe got the light beam. The price was off the love, 300 less than it would be. It shouldn't be.
That's a nigga for sure.
Let these last 40 seconds play out.
Is there anything else? Fuck it.
In my neighborhood, all the men organize themselves into an armed patrol. They have to take their guns and patrol our community every night because they did not want that to happen again. I mean, that's why when someone asks me about violence, I just find it incredible. What it means is that the person who's asking that question has absolutely no idea what black people have gone through, what black people have experienced in this country since the time the first black person was kidnapped from the shores of Africa.
That's interesting.
She's still in Cuba?
I wonder whose idea that was to add that. Was that
the producer?
Yeah,
or Red Amandala?
The producer's white.
Oh, for real? Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be.
Jackson's white. But anyways, I like that.
That was rap.
That was fire, nigga.
I
like that a lot.
That was fire. That nigga
that was
could
definitely
spit.
hip-hop.
That was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, bro. That nigga do be spitting, bro. I think that's why. Yeah, turn that down, bro. Relax, bro.
Relax.
Get the feedback loop away from me, bro. But you know, that's the thing. I think like the song, the beat was fire. Let's start with that. The beat was dope. The loop was tough. You feel me? Like I think the way it was put together was dope. It sounded real solid. You feel me? It was like it had a texture to it, if that makes sense.
And I wish when we was having that conversation with baby Indgo, like I don't know if it hit her and like it translated. It's like you don't have to do too much.
Facts.
That beat was so simple,
and it was still cranking.
I don't know if he
it was
honestly
too
even
simple?
added the drums. Where it's like that it was like a 1, 2, 3, 4 hit. I don't know if he added that or if that was already in the sample. Regardless, it's like
shit was banging.
Fire.
Tell you that much.
Yeah.
I like that beat. I really like that beat. I like the soulfulness of it. I don't know what it's from, but I like the way it sounded. It was crispy. It had a nice texture to it. Like I said, it felt like jazzy in a way, and I think it was only complimented by the verses. It was definitely complimented by the verses. You feel me? He was rapping. He was saying some shit. You know what I mean? I think it's important that we understand like the nuance of some of the stuff that he was talking about, because it's a duality to the lifestyle. You feel me? On the one end, it's like we do. As people, we're a lot of times like fighting for survival. You feel me? We do a lot of shit in the street, and like we see our peers doing a lot of shit in the street, not because like they want to, but sometimes it's because they have to. But then on the other end, it's like some of the messaging behind it becomes a little skewed, because like even though you might be doing something because you have to, the way you talk about it looks a little different. you're saying that we're like on this pedestal in some ways because we as people have a history, but then you're also working to tear us down with some of the stuff that you choose to do outside of some stuff that you have to do. You know what I mean? So I think he's spitting. I think it's like, to me, this feels like a coming of age, you know what I mean? In some ways, for like, it's just describing what it feels like to be like a young black man in like this community. Oftentimes you got to see your friends turn it into something that you maybe never anticipated for them, or the same people that you might be related to, like the ways that they, you know what I mean? The ways that they taught you, they might not be actually living up to, and it feels hypocritical, but you also understand that it's a lifestyle. And some of those lifestyles they chose, some of them they didn't, but yeah, man, that's good music though. I think that he was spitting.
GFTC. And
yeah,
I like
sure.
that he switched it up too. Like
Yeah,
when he got
started
into a
rapping a little
different
faster.
pocket and got, you know, switched up the speed. I fuck with that. I didn't want him to just stay in that same pocket. He's doing his thing, but you know it'll get repetitive to a point, which is why I do kind of wish there was a little more to the beat at some point, switching it up. You know, so it's not just the same loop running back and forth, but it does what it has to do. Now,
Yeah,
I think
GFTC.
GFTC for sure.
But yeah,
And I would just say with the mixing, just getting your vocals to be a little bit more present in the mix.
yeah, more prominent in the mix, adjusting the flows so that you have more like, you know what I mean, more of your bars landing on the 4. You feel me? If you're gonna go with that style, it's good to have like the bars in like transitionary points, and I think that's because like you know when you're writing, you're like, you know, a lot of times when you're doing stuff like this, it usually comes out more like freely, so it doesn't, you're not thinking of a song and more like a poem in a way. But for a listener, it's harder to follow like and like nod your head and bump. Like eventually you just start doing it to the beat instead of into the verse at the same time. You know what I mean? Because like the bars aren't landing and like they're not in bar form. They're a little more like spaced out. Some of them are a little shorter. You know what I mean? And so on and so forth. So just something to think about when you're making music in general for everybody. But that was a good song.
No, that was a good start. That was a good start,
I'm
right?
definitely interested to hear more of his music because I'm not familiar with his work.
Hey, definitely tap it. He said we've listened to his stuff before.
Have we?
Yeah.
So then
Me and you.
shit. Oh, we might have.
Yeah, he do sound a little different on this track though.
But this, whatever I'm hearing here, I want to hear more of it. You know what I mean, I don't want, when I'm saying I don't want to hear like the same thing.
Facts.
Because that style can get very repetitive.
I'm not trying to hear the peace God
very,
music.
very easy.
You know what I mean? I don't know today's mathematics.
But, like, but I definitely do want to hear more of it and just keep running with it. No bullshit.
Yeah, that's good.
Good track. More people should hear that.
Definitely GFTC, man. Keep doing your thing. And also work on the breath control. Because I could hear on that track, there was like points where it's like the voice is like thinning out because of that. And on a recorded track, that can sometimes add impact.
So when Kendrick does it, do you feel it's the same thing? It's like it's intentional. It's like,
I said like it can sometimes add impact. I'm saying sometimes. But he's not doing that most songs.
I feel you. I just want, we'll see.
Yeah.
If I notice it in more of his songs, then yeah, I'll be like, okay, so that's just.
Hey, bro, he fat, I'm fat. I know what it's like to breathe. Sometimes it be hard. Sometimes when you're rapping, it's hard to be able to breathe. You know what I mean? The word, you lose that oxygen quick. But it's a skill. You gotta practice it. You feel me?
That was funny.
Yeah, let me see that picture from before. Where you put them shits?
In my pocket to never be seen.
I'm gonna just print more, bro. I'm gonna force it.
All right, for this next one, this got sent over by
SHYNE
from the Sound Lab.
Oh, okay.
And she said this song is by SVMBV.
Svmba?
Is that how it's pronounced?
I would assume so.
A upside down?
It look like that's
Svmba,
what it's,
okay.
Svmba.
All right, and they're the new engineer, singer, songwriter at the Sound Lab.
Oh,
She
fire!
co-signed it. Say he's fire.
I might know of them,
Maybe,
but I don't know. I gotta hear it.
this did drop back in October 31st, Halloween 2022.
Oh, Doomsday.
All right,
That's
so
hard.
we gonna see it. This cover kind of tough.
Samba. Yeah, it is Samba. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Let's see. These niggas is really in the chat, bro. I need to have like a chat in front of me, bro.
You gotta just open it on your phone.
That shit.
No.
Who's the viewers?
Tap in with us.
Heard your C's Rocky, we ain't on the same boat. Bandana like I'm Santana, strapped like Rambo. I got snake by my brothers, gotta keep the ammo. Dressed down in camo, wartime I can't go. Blow a share all summer, had a sliding sandals. All them vigils for my brothers, had a sliding candles. Thinking back about how we had each other. It's been war for a while. These tears really took away my smile. I know mama want her baby back, but my mind gone. They took every single thing I had. Fuck your bygones, I hear hissing all up in my grass. Cut a mile on, getting dark on my songs, and I can't switch them lights on, yeah. Boy, we was diamonds in the rough, we supposed to shine together, yeah. So if they say it's ride or die, just know they're not gonna ride forever, yeah. Boy, we was diamonds in the rough, we supposed to shine together, yeah. So if they say it's his ride or die, just know they're not gonna ride forever. Yeah.
That's facts.
I don't know why I believed I could believe you. Flash forward, now I'm stunning on my ether. It's slow as we turn niggas to believers. Had it going, run it back, ran about 100 laps. If I try to play them, bro, go turn into a running back. If I say the day, then he gon' flip you 400 flat. If I say your name, then he gon' flip you with no money at. Slide down, leaning out the all black Pontiac. Man down, Brody trigger, happy off the cognac. Ain't no way that I'ma tell my brother stop squeezing. Cause that Blake the only reason that he's still breathing. They say it's me versus
be
me, but I
interesting.
ain't never took a loss yet.
Niggas be having interesting
Try putting
stories.
money on my head, I guarantee you that's a lost bet. It's always blood over water. Samba went from king to a young Don daughter. Although work got hard, I work harder. My brother's gonna be rich, they call me Samba Sean Carter. Boy, we was diamonds in the rough, we supposed to shine together, yeah. Yeah. So if they
Nigga
say
Rob
it's
fucking
right,
with this.
know they're
Nigga.
not
Look at
gonna
him.
ride
Look at him. Nigga smiling and shit. Nigga like, yeah, it's good music.
I
I already added it to my like song.
They say it's right or die, just know they're not gonna ride forever. Yeah.
Y'all niggas got going on at the Sound Lab, nigga. What? Niggas gotta tap in, nigga. Niggas gotta tap into the lab, nigga. They got some, you know what I mean, over there, nigga.
Nah, that's tough right there. And that just sound professional. That just sound like I could hear that on the radio. Maybe not the radio. I guess the radio kind of dead now. But just like on the next
like that
playlist.
song.
Yeah, nah, for real. That was clean.
I
That
was
was
trying to
clean.
figure out how I want to word it because like, I don't want to say it's the perfect song, the perfect track, but it's like, you know, when you
It
have a
has
demo,
everything.
when you have a demo and they're like, oh, you can do this, do that, that's like this person already did all that. They already covered all the bases that you need to cover, whether it's the mix,
Yup.
whether it's like the delivery, whether it's like whatever. It's
The
like, nah, this is
versatility,
like-
he's getting into different pockets. They going from
Yeah.
it's like melodic, but they still rapping.
Yeah.
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 Nah, this is
And like
is a dope track.
it only makes you
Samba.
think of like what that person's capable of on other tracks, you know, where the versatility could go, you know, because they got a good voice too.
Yeah, that's good music. I feel like one of the biggest things that stood out to me about it was the storytelling for sure. You know what I mean? It wasn't like they were telling like a story like in direct line or like any type of like chronology or anything like that. But they were telling like their like the story from like their perspective and how like it felt. And I think that's really powerful. You know what I mean? Because I think it's like a lot of times we get bogged down as artists and thinking about how we're telling the story as opposed to just telling it in a way that we know how to. Like we're trying to sound like someone else. I don't really like that, me personally. I feel like I work with a lot of artists and I think that's like the biggest thing that I always tell them is like, if it's like your story, like tell it your way. You feel me? Stop trying to sound like someone else or stop trying to tell the story like another person would tell it how you would tell it. And I feel like Svmba here is doing a really good job of that, talking about their experiences with people that they know, their experiences with people that they care about, and also just what that felt like more specifically, and making sure not to like mince words on it, but also not say too much. Just fire.
And it's not a story that hasn't been told already,
That's a fact.
but it's still the emotion that the person's carrying throughout the track makes you feel like it's real. You know what I mean? It's obviously
Yeah.
something a lot of people go through. So it's not gonna be, you know,
Yeah,
the
it's
first
not
time we
original.
heard
It's
the
the
story
same thing
of
as
that.
the last track we listened to. Like the stories aren't original. You feel me? Like
But
the stories
how many
aren't
times
like
can you retell the same like
infinite.
really be
You
going
gotta
through the
find a way to
same
make it.
stories,
You gotta
you
find
feel
a way
me?
to make it fresh.
But at least, you know,
And I will say,
it sounds good.
this is not, I wouldn't say this style is like new or innovative. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that it sounds really good. You feel me?
Yeah.
They did a really great job of executing on the musicality. You feel me? Because like you listen to this and you're not gonna be like bogged down on like, oh, what are they saying? I heard this story before. You're like, this shit sound, this shit
Yeah,
bumping.
just turn that shit on,
I was like, yo,
right?
turn that shit up.
I don't even
nigga.
think about it too much. Like
The
obvi-
vocals, the mixing, the background vocals, the beat, the like I said, like we said, the lyricism, you feel me? Everything is like, it's there, it's on point. It's not the most extreme cases, it's not the best shit you ever heard, but this is some really good shit.
And I could hear a lot. I could hear where the influences lie, but I'm not even mad about it because
Yeah.
it's like a perfect combination of all the shit I like listening to too. So
Yeah, and I don't really like listening to music like this.
Yeah,
So-
So I think that I think that if it sounds this good to the point where I'll go back to it, that's GFTC
exactly that
for sure.
point. It's like I'm not the biggest fan of that style of music.
Tight.
Like, this
'Cause that's
reminds
some
me of,
real-
like, you know,
it's-
like Tory Lanez.
it remind me of
That
Empire,
kind
bro.
yeah,
You feel me?
don't do that.
It do. It remind me of Empire, bro.
But it's like, yo,
Like,
like,
That's not a good.
It just I can just see like them niggas like what's his name, Jamal.
What is too polished?
In the best
Is that why you
case,
say
yeah.
that?
Jamal, I can see Jamal
why?
singing this shit. Nigga, no bullshit. That's good music though. Empire
good
got
music.
bangers. It's not like that's not to say like it's
I don't
bad,
think
but I'm
it's
saying
that
like
polished.
that's
I
how
don't
no,
think
but I'm
it's
saying
that
like that's that's how like clean it sounds. That I can hear this on TV. I can hear this like in a show. I can hear this. Well, it's not commercial because it's not like that. I'm saying like because commercial would be like, oh, I hear this in a commercial type shit.
No, like
I hear it in like
commercial, but like marketable. Like
it's very marketable.
Radio, it could be on TV, all those different things. Yeah. I mean, no, it's fire. You know, I'm really.
Nah, y'all just put me on. I got somebody. I'm gonna have to go through. I'm gonna have to go through the. What have they released since? They dropped the EP recently. I haven't heard of them. No February, they dropped the EP Sincerely Svmba.
Hey, it's like we say with the other artists too, because we're not gonna spend too much time thinking about this, right? We gotta move on to the next artist. But with all the songs, you feel me? The point is that we like get the people's names out there. We listen to it, other people listen to it, and if they don't live up to the expectations that we set, don't matter. You still got a banger on your hands. Shout out to that one, man. Svmba, that was booming. I definitely would playlist it.
Oh, playlist is for sure. That's GFTC. What?
That's definitely GFTC.
What? Hey, so for the next one.
I like that. Shout out to you, man.
I appreciate
I look forward. If I haven't met you already, I look forward to meeting you.
That's a fact. Now we gotta tap in with the sound live. I know Brockton feels far nowadays, but I'm gonna be out there. What's going on?
Because on my end it's not running.
Or you just don't have connection.
What you mean by that? No, we good, bro. You bugging. you bugging, bro.
Niggas connection, like I said, yeah.
Nigga got that Metro PCS shit.
You do?
I've seen
that Metro PCS? That's the same shit. He said no. It's the same shit. It's the same shit, bro. It's literally the same shit.
It's all right. I got AT&T.
Yeah.
I got Verizon.
Oh, yeah. Right. No, it's not.
Nah, Verizon definitely is. Wait, man.
Verizon is spotty.
We gonna let it rock. It don't matter.
What's next, man?
Mind you, I'm on the Wi-Fi, nigga. If anything, that's reflective of the space.
The stream's on the Wi-Fi too, nigga. So
we got. You know what I will say? I do respect the people who, even if it's not the artists themselves, it be people trying to put their own people on, and I respect that. Nicole just did that, and now we got. What was the person named? Grim S Super Saiyan 2. I don't know, bro. But he said these are his cousins from Brockton. They haven't been to a professional studio yet.
I'm not gonna lie,
some
bro.
Of the first songs they're sharing. Met in Buski out of Brockton.
I'm kind of tired of hearing Brockton. I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying we gonna listen to this and I enjoy it. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I'll listen to critique still. Hey, I've been hearing a lot of Brockton, man.
I'm sorry that Brockton
Boston step it up.
No, it's because you are the one looking for it, nigga.
That's not true. It's landing in the DMs. I
right.
Can't control that.
All right.
I can't control that.
Hey, man, when niggas reach out to me, bro, they be sending me a lot of Boston shit, man. Hey, but also, we could tap in. My boy Manny made this playlist. He has a playlist that he updates with Boston artists so that we don't have to look for them every week. He sent it to me. I asked him to like put it together and like, cause he wasn't doing it for a minute, but he was like, I'm gonna get back on it. He sent it, so I'm gonna send it to the chat. He updates every week.
So we got Buski, Old Times Freestyle from Brockton. Let's hear this. They made the disclaimer. This was not recorded in a studio.
What that got to do with me?
We gonna find out.
I want to listen to it no matter what.
Old time in the trenches, when it's wartime in the trenches. Bought us some new guns with extensions, and we give a fuck by the sentence. And we get you touch if it's tension. And when I get up, don't miss me. Stay the same, nigga, keep your distance. I said, nigga, just keep your distance. Cause we from the bottom was broke boys, now we turn to bosses. This shit getting harder to process. Can't afford to be taking these losses. Said I did what I did for the profit. I risk it all for my brother. Almost risk it all in the gutter. Almost risk it all in the gutter. And all of my guys done the same thing. This shit is forever, we gang. We the guys that are stuck in the chain gang. Don't complain, both sides, that's dangerous. So my man got killed on some strange shit. For the love of the 100 people faces. Even your home dog can start changing. Even your home blood can start snaking. Or this perk take me to the moon. And I feel like I need spacing. 30 shots at the clock, you racing. I work hard for the green like Tatum. No love in this heart, so save it. Put my trust in the Glock to save me.
Now, how true is that now? I don't know, Tatum.
Old time in the trenches, when it's wartime in the trenches. Bought us some new guns with extensions, and we give a fuck by the sentence. And we get you touch if it's tension. And when I get up, don't miss me. Stay the same, nigga, keep your distance.
Yo, chat, drop what y'all think about the track.
You ever be embarrassed doing ad-libs? No, but I be embarrassed, man. I don't be doing it.
I risk it all for my brothers.
Cause he in the background, that shit's hard, but I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do that. I ain't doing that. Yeah, I ain't doing that.
That was Buski, Old Times Freestyle.
I like it.
I think it sounds good, especially the fact that they made the disclaimer. That
That's how they
this
get
wasn't
you.
recorded
Stop
in a
falling for
professional-
it, nigga. That's how they get you, bro.
Hey,
You know
they need to
damn
be.
well
It
there's no
sounded-
such thing as a professional studio, bro. That's not a real thing, bro. It's about the quality of the mix.
Professional people in the room.
Nah,
matter
it's about the quality of the mix. You know damn well, bro. Nigga, niggas. I done seen niggas record like in their fucking basement, bro, where it's just them and a mic, and then nigga, that shit sound, nigga, bro. On my project, bro, we recorded like half of the vocals in there were recorded on some shit, bro. Just recording it in random places, bro. The voiceover shit that we did for Human God, we recorded that shit like in through with mad niggas in there talking and mad shit, bro. It's about the quality of the mix, man. It's about, you know what I mean?
Hey,
that's how they get you. They be like,
quality
oh,
of the
they
mix
be like,
is
don't
solid.
judge this too harshly because the mix. But then you hear it and you're like, nigga, okay, you're like, oh, this sounds good for that. So you start, that's how they get you. No bullshit. They be, I know the game. This song was dope though, but I know the game.
I will say,
Shout out Brockton, man.
I think the song sounds good. Don't get me wrong. Like I think this is a song, but just for me personally, niggas want to draw the. I just feel like there's a certain like Wheel of Fortune type of thing going, and I just notice when someone's just like spinning the wheel and it's like grabbing certain words I just heard in combinations before. It's bro, chill.
What did you say, nigga?
What was that for?
Because I want to know.
All I'm gonna say,
start saying Wheel of Fortune.
It's not original for me. It's just they don't do it for me in that sense because it's just like I've heard this song in different variations.
You could say that, right?
Done a lot of times
I think the
before.
biggest point that needs to be said when you're like delivering that though is it's a matter of sustainability. You feel
Yeah.
me? You're making this style of music when you're, and I'm happy that Ty said it too, or it does remind me of Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. You
For
feel me?
sure.
Whether it's the delivery and
Yeah,
the
he had
voice.
those influences.
Which the voice, you can't control that. If you sound like a nigga, that's
Cap.
then.
Nah, some
if
niggas
you-
been trying to
if that's
go
how
for
you
the Pop
actually
Smoke
talk,
Chef.
then it's like, what can I say?
Nobody
about
raps how they talk.
That is true.
that is true. Now you're right. So yeah, then I'm just worried about the sustainability because like, yeah, it's catchy. Yeah, it sounds nice. You know,
sure.
it's
One
melodic.
time.
You know, exactly. That part's still in my head. Like that sounds fire. Who wouldn't want to
How
walk
many
around
times can you do
dancing
that,
to
though?
that shit? But it's like
As many times.
you already have a Chef G. You already have a Sleepy Hollow. You already have.
Isn't one of them
Polo
niggas
G.
locked
You
up?
already have Chef G
So there's
might
a
be-
space.
So there's a spot open.
So there's a spot open.
That's
But
not.
even then, when he comes back
Hoping
out,
for a nigga to get
they
locked
don't
up
want to
so it
hear
could be a
him. You
spot.
feel me? When he comes out, they gonna want to hear him because he's the one that really started it.
I'll
That
say
sound,
this.
right?
I agree with you. I
So-
think that plays a huge role in it. I like this song because I feel like it just sounds like I like the melodic flows and stuff like that. I like and I really just like the ad libs. I was very entertained by those. You feel me? Like this is not music that I would listen to. You feel me? Because it's similar to what you're saying. I heard it before. I don't think the sustainability is there. And if I'm looking for it, I would just look for it somewhere else because they're more popular and it's going
Exactly.
obviously because they're more popular. It's going to be
Sound better
more
'cause they got the
polished.
money
All the
behind
shit.
it,
You
yeah.
feel me? So I would much rather listen to another artist making the same type of music. But with that being said, shout out Brockton, man. This is pretty good. This is
drop
pretty
a bomb.
smooth.
Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb.
This is pretty. Nah, we're not dropping a bomb. Here, I got you. Brockton.
It's a good song though.
That's good music.
For sure.
Like, I'm not saying that to discourage anybody. I'm just saying like, if you're really in it for the right reasons, ask yourself, am I doing the things that's gonna make sure that I can keep doing this a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now?
Facts.
And
That's the only thing.
And that
What
was-
and the way that you can gauge that, think about what you were listening to 2 years ago, and think about what you're listening to now,
Shit, they either evolve their sound and they sound completely
Facts.
different, or I'm just not listening to them.
or you're not listening to them anymore.
bullshit.
You feel me? That's how it goes. Like everybody was very high on Roddy Ricch when he came out, and then now it's like not the same. Doesn't mean he's not making good music anymore. It just means niggas kind of move beyond that type of sound. You know what I mean? So just something to think about. You feel me? So I definitely feel you.
like the talent is there, the potential is there. You clearly know how to make good music, good sounding music. Now it's kind of just like doing it in a way that's unique to you. I'm not saying it's got to be the most unique shit in the world, but like I said, when it's like I've heard those combination of words done before, just in different ways. It's a little hard to kind of separate yourself from the crowd. That's all I'll say.
I will say this too though, and this is like in terms of all the songs we listened to so far.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to hear more of them. Like whether it's from Red to who do we listen to just before this?
Svmba.
Svmba, and this artist just like, yo, I want to hear more of their songs. You know what I mean? I think it's really, really dope to see it and to be able to recognize like, yo, like at where we are as a community. You feel me? In Massachusetts, there's a lot of talented artists.
That's a fact.
It's dope. It's fire, man.
All right, this next one we got K Bands.
Tendencies. I wonder if this is like an R&B artist.
Do you know K Bands?
Nah, I don't. Who sent it?
Where they from?
Give me the Googles.
I don't know, bro. You know K Bands? I don't know K-Beans.
Nah, I don't.
Got a couple mutuals, so we gonna find out.
Oh,
Hey man, we got Tendencies by K-Beans. Let's see what we thinking. What did the chat think about the last joint?
They're liking it.
They're
liking it.
She not even feeling me. Tell me what I gotta do. Tell me what I gotta say. Tell me what yeah, baby. I gave you rocks in the vein, but now she wanna lead a stay. She just got in real estate. But now I'm in a 6B. I miss her when I'm tipsy. No more game. Lit. I was too turned, babe. I was in the veil. Need you by my side, like the 40 in my hill. My Tendencies getting back, gotta get it fixed. I treat you like a dumb bitch, never like a side bitch. Cause you don't wanna, yeah. But you're not even feeling me. I feel it in your energy. I think it's just a remedy. The Kennedy, red sex, babe, yeah, lust me off the Hennessy. I'm looking up to God, yeah, told him that you better me. I put it on the line now, mental health to jeopardy. I'm feeling like I'm feeling like you're losing me. She feeling like I'm losing her. I don't know. Yeah. If she gon' end up choosing me, and I might end up choosing her. Yeah, we know. Yeah. I was too turned, babe. I was in the veil. I need you by my side, like the 40 in my hell. My Tendencies getting bad, gotta get it fixed. Go. Yeah. Is you into me like I'm into you? What you do for me is incomparable. For them other girls. In another world, I'm with you. I know other girls. Like, do you know my body? Take off in the Mozzie. Yeah. Like, don't you know it's one of you? So why you wanna stay with them? Like, why you wanna? Your homegirls. Why you wanna play with them? Like, why you gotta? Baby. So why you gotta play with me? I thought you wanna live with me. You say that shit ashamed of me. I was too turned, babe. I was in the veil. I need you by my side, like the 40 in my hill. My Tendencies getting back, gotta get it fixed. I treat you like a dumb beast, never like a side piece. Cause you don't wanna, but you're not even feeling me. I feel it in your energy. I think it's just a remedy. The Kennedy, red sex, babe. Yeah, lust me off the Hennessy. I'm looking up to God, yeah, told him that you better me. I put it on the line now. Ain't got no mind.
Just went straight to the next one. We gonna let E. We gonna put E's on the hot seat first.
Hot seat? It's not a hot seat.
It's not a hot seat. What do you think, bro?
It's interesting, right? Cause like I always try to ask myself, like, what does a song make me feel or think, or like what is it like? What do I envision myself when I hear it? Mm-hmm. If it's not like, you know, like a lyric-y song where it's like I'm really like breaking
lyric-y.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean when I say that. But like a song like this, it's like it's a feeling type of song. Like how does it make me feel and all that? And for some reason it brings me back in time, right? Which makes me think, okay, does it mean that the song feels dated? Or it feels like it's something out here in like 2016, 2017, around that time. And I don't know if that's because of the production. I don't know, just because maybe that's when I was listening to this type of music. So I don't really listen to music like that no more.
Maybe it's more about the time you were in when you were listening to this type of music. I hear kind of where you're coming from, but I get it. It's a vibe. It's something like you kind of like got to be in your feelings type. I like maybe it'll hit different if I'm like stressing over somebody. Like
you say that, I feel like if I was younger, I would have liked them more. Truthfully,
because you go through all those like superficial emotions, like when you messing with somebody, like
maybe.
You know, your tendency,
maybe
feel it in your energy.
If we're talking about the song though, like I don't want to get too into like personal feelings about it and like how I perceived it and all that. But if we're talking about the actual song, you know, I think truthfully,
I would only want the truth, bro.
Vocally, right? I think for some reason I like the background vocals more than I did the main vocal. You feel me? Like whatever
the double voice was kind of throwing me off.
Well, yeah, but I feel like that double voice, that texture that was on the background vocal, I liked it way more than I did his actual voice. The main vocal. You feel me? I think that should have been way more present in the track. I think, you know, the delivery sounded a little as if there wasn't not a lot of like effort in terms of like the output of it, whether it's like the volume or like just whatever. It just didn't sound like.
But it's not trying too hard. You're not trying too hard. You feel me?
It's not trying too hard, but it's like if you're gonna do that, then at least give me something vocally where it's like, oh, I can see you're a great singer or something like that.
I mean, is that the expectation that they had to be a good singer to make this work?
So then what is it that you're trying to do?
I don't know. I thought that's the thing. I thought it was cool. Like, I don't hate it. It's not like it's bad, but it don't do much for me in the sense of like I didn't feel like
because you're not trying to show me that you're
the things
great
he
at
was
rapping.
I think
you're not trying to show me that
there wasn't a greater story to be told. It's just words like together.
And I feel like if you're gonna do that, at least have your vocal performance be really, really dope.
Like I see, like you caught the melody and then you kind of just fit shit in like in between that. And it doesn't make for a bad song. It just
GFTC?
It just don't make for
in the middle, bro.
A song that's gonna catch me and be like, yo, I gotta stop what I'm doing.
He gets one per episode. You didn't get one.
That's my one.
Nah, you don't get one. You don't get one.
Neutral already?
You don't get one. Only he gets one.
4 songs in. Why does he only get one?
Because he's a very like black and white isn't my shit new nigga. You're not that type of
that's
nigga.
The case, then
he a great nigga.
Say, if that's the case, then it's bad for the community.
Bad for the community.
Bad for the community. A light bad for the community.
I like, yeah, I gotta agree
it's not
with
a terrible
that.
song. It's really not
song.
terrible. It's just like, and I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna put comparisons out there. I just feel like with the vocal performance, it could have been a lot stronger.
I feel
that would be the way to separate it for you.
Yeah,
because it's not
overwhelming. The production ain't
you
crazy
in any other way.
The storytelling ain't crazy. The rhyme scheme isn't crazy. So it's like, yo, at least show me that when it comes down to your voice and like the singing or whatever, then yeah, you kill that shit. You're fine.
You know. But maybe you would feel differently if you was in your feelings. You feel me? Like, you know, you going through it, you looking out the window, the fucking raindrops is falling on the window, and it just hit different that way.
Oh no, man.
You just gotta be in that mode. But like I said, you might have to be younger too to be in that mode.
Like I said, it just brings
she texted me 5 minutes too late. Where was she up to? What's she doing?
Brings me back in time.
They said that in the song?
No, but that's just the vibes.
I was like, yeah, bad for the community, bad for the community, bad for the community.
That's the vibes. Okay. Maybe I'll play it for you later. But it's not
You're
a
saying
bad
good
song.
for the community.
Huh?
You saying good for the community?
He's saying neutral for the community. He's like he said already.
I'm not cashing in on my neutral.
Leafy, this was tough.
But it's just interesting because I don't want to say bad for it. I don't think it's bad music. It just didn't overwhelm.
But that doesn't mean just because it's not bad music doesn't mean it's not bad for the community.
Okay, so what's bad?
I feel like it can be bad for the community for mad different reasons. Like I didn't hear this song, so I'm not talking specifically about this song. But it can be bad for the community because it's not elevating anything. It can be bad, like even though like that's what the messaging sounds like it's supposed to do.
Of the standards,
it can be bad for the community because it feels generic. You know what I mean? And you know the artist is capable of better. You've heard other stuff from them and that is more experimental or even more like original. It could be bad for the community because it sounds bad and like the mix is really horrible or like, you know what I mean, all this stuff. It could be bad for the community because you don't like what they're talking about. They're talking about killing niggas and there's no substance. It's just glorifying this shit and you could tell. Like, you know what I mean? It could be bad for the community for mad reasons.
Yeah.
Whoa, this person's been sending us music since like last year, bro.
Who is? Oh, that's Jemy?
Jemy.
Jemy. That's my guy. No bullshit. He's a real nigga. I fuck with Jemy.
First music video dropped. He wants us to listen to it.
We're not watching the video, though. We're not watching the video. We're not watching the video.
I'm going to play it, though.
I fuck with Jemy, though.
I know. You watched the video last
I met him at the Sound Lab for the Genius Camp. He's a dope artist.
I mean, we could watch the
He's
video,
a dope dude.
But like, they're not gonna watch the video type shit. But hey, man,
We just listening.
Jemy.
Don't watch it because then the video might skew your perception of the song. You gotta just listen.
He's saying don't watch it at all.
You gotta just listen.
Last week we watched the video.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
This is
I didn't.
Or last time.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't even listen.
The backpack rapper.
I didn't listen to the song. Remember, I took the headphones off for that one.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, man, Jemy Bounce Back featuring Mekly.
Jemy.
Yeah. Okay.
Quite funky.
Yeah.
No music video. Okay.
Yo.
I'll watch that shit.
Okay.
Nigga said I'm one.
And life is just a trip, it that it fall apart. I ain't falling off now we back into the start. I got my first love, damn it staying on my heart. I'm getting back now, you know what we are. Past, present, future now. It's who you say you are, straight from a place that deep every star. Give a chance, now we going, and now we whipping cars. Came back like I never left, now we going far. Pieces falling down, we on a standstill. Was alone, kept it moving, we going uphill. Snapshot, I pick it up, pop shot, you know what's up. Blessing overflowing, now we put that all in my cup. This a new era, get with the intro. The way we chillin' now, yeah, get with the info. Bounce checking where I gotta keep it, that good flow. Now we gotta keep it fly, yo.
Yeah, go. Sun beaming, but the temperature below. Penmanship resemblance of powder, let it snow.
Interesting, cause now they investing shit. Where you was at when I was standing on my own. Bounce back like a fake check. Tell them niggas bounce back like a fake check. Tell them niggas bounce back like a fake check. Tell them niggas bounce.
Yo, I said keep bouncing off now. Lead of the Renaissance, pay my dues right now. I ain't tripping what it costs, independent black on. We in the backyard, Caribbean the way I'm moving. You know we homegrown, at my own shots now. Moving in like a boss, having fun with it, yeah. You know we done did it cold, what I bundled up. Bars on fold, watch the way I do it now. You know we iced up, keep bouncing off in the race, never coming.
You sound like Freddie Gibbs mixed with somebody else in his
and now we
voice.
moving fast, ain't begging none to chase now. I'm a dream chasing, now we getting meals now. It was gonna go get it, but wasn't in the plan, so I don't know where we're going, but God knows. I gotta keep it moving forward, and now we going towards. This an intro to the new song.
Lit, sun beaming, but the temperature below. Penmanship resemblance of powder, let it snow. Interesting, cause now they investing shit. Where you was at when I was standing on my own. Bounce back like a fake check. Tell them niggas bounce back like a fake check. Tell them niggas bounce back like a fake check. Tell them niggas bounce back. Okay, west side.
Whoa, big ass fly, what the fuck?
West side on that whoop-de-whoop shit.
That nigga knew he wasn't welcome.
Niggas on that whoop-de-whoop. North side.
See that nigga?
Whoop-de-whoop shit. Okay,
Big
east
boy.
side niggas on that whoop-de-whoop. East side on that whoop-de-whoop shit. Okay, south side niggas on that whoop-de-whoop. South side on that whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, look.
What does that mean?
Sound on the whoop.
On that whoop-de-whoop. It's one of the, it's on that, yeah. It's one of those things that's like you hear it, you just like, ooh, on that whoop-de-whoop. You at a show, you're like, oh, that whoop-de-whoop. What does that mean? That's fucking hip-hop, nigga. No bullshit. That's hip-hop.
I would say
That is hip-hop.
that was fun. That was fun. That gave me like a summer cookout vibes with the family,
Facts.
you feel me? But that comes with a caveat.
BFTC on that whoop-de-whoop. Stop playing with him.
It's really a fun
Stop
track to
playing
probably
with
just vibe to, bump. It's a little dated.
Yeah, it did give me like real like Will Smith summertime vibes.
No, that's too far back.
It's a little. I'm thinking like early.
I'm talking about. I said the vibes, not talking about the lyricism and shit like that, but the vibe of the instrumentation.
But it's
Because you're probably talking
Good
about the
feeling.
lyrics, right? Or like the rapping
talking about
style.
the sound, the
I'm talking
style,
about the
yeah.
beat specifically.
I'm talking about that too. The
Okay,
production has
okay.
a part to play with that
So
too.
yeah, summertime. Will Smith.
But there's nothing wrong with that. That
Facts.
was a
That's
vibe.
that's a timeless classic.
You feel me? Now, could this be timeless in 2023?
It depends on if we still on that whoop de whoop.
I feel like niggas is out of whoop de whoops.
How much longer can a whoop de whoop? How much longer can you whoop de?
How much longer can a whoop de whoop if a whoop de whoop
Damn.
could whoop?
How much whoop could a whoop de whoop if a whoop de
Could
could whoop de whoop? Nigga, no bullshit.
All right,
Yo.
no, on some real shit. Let's focus on the track that he sent. But
Now I like this lyricism though. I love the story that he was telling with that. Because again, it's just painting the picture. You feel me? Like similar to the first track and the second track. Just like you're not trying to tell his story in any other way except for the way you know how. He's crafting his story. He's telling us like exactly what he's experiencing as like a young man living in his community.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's not trying to do anything special with it. It's just like, yo, I'm just rapping, bro. I didn't see the video, but it looked like it was a lot of similar stuff just in the community.
The video
just moving
gave
around.
that same vibe. He's out in the park. He's like just out in the
Yeah,
community.
just literally.
He might be on the coffee shop. He's talking to me.
Yeah.
But he's just like good,
Wholesome shit.
just very wholesome, good nature.
That's dope.
And if this is what it's trying to deliver, he succeeded in that sense.
Facts. What I would recommend, like my piece of feedback or like critique for this song in general, is that I do feel like there can be more switches in the flows. It got a little monotonous and repetitive in that way because it wasn't like there wasn't much of a break. I think the hook was a dope break when it came in the first time, but that second verse, facts. But that second verse was way longer than the first, and it was like similar flows, not too many switches in that end. The beat didn't have many switches in it either, like breaks or like anything that like. I mean, no chops, like no drops, like well they were, but they weren't. It was few and far between, and they weren't that noticeable when they did come in. So I would just want more of that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But other than that, like more dynamics to the song. But other than that, I was rocking with that.
I
one.
like it. Yeah,
that
like I
hook was
said,
fire too.
Cookout vibes.
Exactly
Facts.
to that point.
You know that shit getting added to the summer vibes playlist.
I just
While
looked
I'm
at it
making
right
my
now.
hot dog.
The feature's name was Mekly.
Hey, yo.
So the moment he came in, I was like, yeah, nah, that was a nice little refresher to the song. Because by the point, I was just like, I'm kinda, like zoning out, not really like listening as much.
Yeah, you just kind of vibing at that
yeah,
point.
I'm just like listening, but not like genuinely. You know what I mean? It's kind of just coming in. But then when the feature came in, I was like, oh,
Ties you
I'm
back
paying
down.
attention again.
No
You know what I
bullshit.
mean? 'Cause I was like, nigga sound nice. He had a good voice.
And obviously the outro stuck with us heavy because you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Hey man, what y'all think in the chat? GFTC or BFTC?
That shit was GFTC to me.
I don't think it's the next biggest hit, and I don't know if you can necessarily sustain a career off this style of music right now. But if this is on some like, yo, I just want to put good music, like I just want to put music out that make people feel good.
Then you on that whoop-de-whoop.
Then
this is it.
That's GFTC. Is that sad that like music that makes people feel good isn't as profitable?
Hey, bro, I think you can make a profit off of this, bro. That nigga Chance the Rapper still doing sold out shows. He not selling out tours, but that's because it's the
but he's doing that off his work.
That nigga still wearing that 3 hat.
Because it was relevant. Like, you could live off of, like, that's timeless. It's timeless once you do it in that era and make it a time.
Bro, that nigga said everybody dies in the summer, so pray to God for a little more spring. That shit relevant today, nigga.
They saying they need the link in the chat. Drop that.
They need the link. Hey, like I said, Jemy, Bounce Back featuring Mekly. Go check that out.
Jemy, that's Jemy. You feel me? You could drop it in the chat, though. Ease, drop it in the chat, my nigga.
I didn't know the names of the song until he said it.
We sent it in the thing, right?
Yeah,
in the text chat.
Oh, he did? Wow.
Now we got, this is one that somebody had submitted well. This is Kadeem.
Okay, Kadeem. Okay.
It's not in the chat.
And this is also with Avenue and Latrell James.
Okay, Avenue's fire. Latrell's fire.
This is called
Kadeem's fire.
Imported Goods.
All right.
Yeah, if you could, bro, like put it in the chat anytime we like, this is the song we're listening to.
Yo, press play. I'm trying to see something.
Street talk ain't a foreign language to 'em. I just move silent and talk my shit up on the net while you choose violence. And they say I'm the crazy one, but what I do is harmless. Meanwhile, I'm losing all my niggas since the 2000s, when the block club killers became the new idols. Then got to singing to the judges like they knew Simon. I said no for me, dog. I'm on my Randy Jackson. Been on the block since niggas was smoking on Reggie Jackson. That's a 20 packet. Got you like a Gasha Vega just to get it cracking. Directors cutting observations just to click the actors. And now we ballin' in the movies like the kid from Akron. You made it out the hood, you beat some shit that's systematic. I can't forget the addicts. Some of my best friends' moms couldn't kick the habit. So why you niggas glorify this shit to get the rapping? I'd much rather teach them how to grow and learn to switch their actions. Learn something. Even without the drums, nigga, I could smoke this. Been about 2 minutes since I wrote this. I reside on the side where they house the hopeless. I stay silent when gang units tryna quote us. They do stop and frisk tryna reach their quota, but we be scaling fish tryna reach our quota. Call my other phones to submit your orders. I frontline wars and I breed the soldiers. Talking to Tiny from the town, nigga, that's town business. You rap niggas way too friendly, I turn down friendships. You ain't never shot nobody, just around victims. You jive Turkish from the burbs, ain't been around trenches. Started off young in these streets, we had to live and learn. No head survive, riots upstate. He said you'll get your turn, dead in jail by 21, but we still hit the curb to this day. Niggas will shoot you if I get a word.
From the shoebox to the backpack, when it was a life or death situation, if your hat matched, I was way more abstract. So in love with the music, the influence made me crash back. Ruger 44 had me saying awkward in math class. 4-block radius from your nemesis premises. Grandma feeling safe when she visited, made me sick. How could we survive the worst? Tight skirts, fireworks. Learn to be a street fighter on rival turfs, or die of thirst. They pretty good at grinding your gears. They box your ass in. Learning was designed by the squares. Line your dogs up, we cropping their ears. A single shot could put your life in a chair. A double shot for the fact that we hit a unicorn in immaculate wear. You fabricate everything that you felt. We can't relate cause you ain't actually real. Your dialogue got a factory feel. Your inner voice don't believe what you say, and all the rest of that's gonna get you killed.
It's like stuck between soft, white, and hard living. Parts wicked, folk rob children, they all itching. Niggas cheering over shooter slain, just for his bitch to clue his name. Ain't no talking the shooting phase. Like Rob Givens, the bullets boomerang. Head on a swivel if you do your thing. Jay was breaking kibble, the nickels and bits. Feds trying bissel.
Who's sending us these tracks? Who sent us that?
Every nigga in the clique got something to call. Or they young, free the rails, come to the law. 360 got these niggas by the
capping.
tongue and the balls. My
That
tongue
nigga just
quick
fuck
to
with the
take
song.
a
He
chunk
wanna
of your yard. Cause we hungry as Rottweilers and that's on dogs. I'm not Allah, don't get it backwards. I'll do you harm, them shots holler like head on leg on. We live for the day in case we don't see tomorrow. And I put that on my body if you don't believe the cost. It's sauce.
Don't watch how you fucking talk to me too, man. If I make you go back outside and come back in. Start this shit all over.
That was smooth.
I was so close to saying that was my favorite song of the session
Dom
so
Leafy
far.
sent it.
Yeah.
Dom Leafy sent it?
Oh, fire.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention Caliph is also on there. So it's
Yeah, I
Kadeem,
had the chance to meet
Caliph,
Caliph
Avenue, Latrell James.
I don't know Caliph. I don't think, but I know the other three.
I'm
Fire.
familiar with Caliph. He actually has
A-Dot,
worked
right?
with Adar, yeah, my cousin.
Fire.
So I thought that was fire. I will say by like I was not to say the fourth verse was bad or anything, but I was just cool off it. Like it should
Yeah.
it could have ended by then and I'd have been like completely fine.
Yeah.
Who was the third verse?
Latrell.
Latrell verse of the song, bro. That him in the first verse.
I lied. I don't know. It sounded like Latrell.
Whoever
It definitely
did-
sounded like Latrell to me though. His
To
voice,
me-
timbre is a little.
I think we
'cause
understand. like,
I'm most familiar with his music out of all the four of them.
so it most likely is him.
Yeah.
But I'll just say the person who rapped the first verse and the third verse, those were the standouts to me. I think there could have been more, especially once you get to like the fourth person. Like
Where the
something's
drums at?
Something's got to happen with the beat. I will say, like you can't.
Where the
just
drums at, bro?
Let that loop
Like
keep going.
a no drum to me, a no drum is smooth, but like you can't be having mad niggas on a no drum. Like I want to hear one nigga, bro, and
Yeah.
just go because like eventually you start to lose it's easy to lose
definitely
focus
did.
on like who's saying what. Not because like you're trying to listen, but then also the beat it's kind of like hypnotizing a little bit. So you start to lose focus on what the people are saying unless it's one voice. When it's one voice, it's a lot easier to focus. But so I would say that. But honestly, bro,
If you could turn that 3-minute 30
That's music.
song to 2-minute 30,
maybe even just 2 minutes, just straight rapping. One nigga, just 2 minutes, just go. No drum.
yeah.
That shit would, cause
But they rapping like
that's what I'm
they
saying. It's not
rapping,
like the
don't
niggas
get it
is the
twisted.
niggas is spitting.
What does it matter if I'm so like kind of like when they say that's the perfect way to describe it? Hypnotized, it's like I'm not even hearing what you're saying
Facts.
anymore. It just sounds.
All
like,
I hear is
it just sounds nice.
Now, when whoever came on the third verse, that's when it like pulled me back, and I was like, "Oh shit, this person's saying something." Like,
that's what I hear. Like, bro, I don't remember a damn thing anyone said, bro. But I remember that nigga.
Yeah, they got me.
You know what I mean?
They
No
definitely got me in the
bullshit.
loop, bro.
And I think like shout out to the verses because I do remember the content, right? I can't remember exactly what anyone said. I remember the content of what they were saying though. And like, again, it's like similar to like I think maybe this is the theme of the episode. You feel me? A lot of people just telling the stories of like their lives and what it feels like to be in those experiences. Whether you're in the game, whether you're out of the game, outside looking in, whether you're impacted by people close to you that are in it, whatever it is, it's like, yo, like these are real stories that we're telling and we've heard it all before. Like no one is gonna say some original shit at this point because
you get original, it might just
It's a
cross weird boundaries. Like
facts, exactly. You feel me? Type shit. But it's not about the story that you're telling; it's about how you tell it. You feel me? And I think everybody did a great job of like just exhibiting
So
that storytelling.
they're saying this is the order. Caliph was the first verse.
Okay.
Avenue second. Latrell third.
Yeah.
Kadeem fourth. Now I will
Okay.
say, shout out to Caliph and Latrell first of all. Those were the standouts for me. But Kadeem, if this is your track, you got to go first or second. You can't be the fourth verse that has us thinking like I said, it's not a bad verse.
Latrell had the
by
longest verse, too,
By
man.
the fourth one, you're kind of like, the song could be.
I might not
over by
even
now.
get to you, brother.
And this is your song, so you got it. Drake method. You got to be the first minute
Yeah.
instantly.
Unless
Unless it's the most immaculate.
I was about to say,
like Jay-Z,
unless when you
God
come in,
did
there's
shit
like a drop, there's like a low pass filter, and then you
Like,
go into some.
we know like shit.
And
just
then
got
like,
serious. Like,
Every time people listen to it, it's like, nah, we gotta stay for that.
that should have been tough. Like I'd have been like, yo.
that's how you do it.
But I think that was a good song though. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to that
they
song.
rap their ass off,
I
man.
will say though, it's a little formulaic.
That's the first one I feel like I gotta listen to it again.
Yeah, it's definitely formulaic though. We just heard a song like that on this very segment. First chart we listened to, same formula,
Is it the production style that does that?
same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the production style that forces
It's just
people
a
to be like,
style,
yeah, we just
bro.
gotta talk about, the drugs.
We gotta talk about the game, impact, but maybe not. Maybe that's just like what fit. But also, I'm talking about more so like not necessarily just the themes, but
like
also the way that niggas is rapping,
That
the
West Side,
formula, niggas, the ad libs that niggas is adding, and then niggas even went as far as to add a sample at the end with a vocal sample from a movie. I'm pretty sure. And the nigga had the Angela Davis sample at the end. Throw a little, you know what I mean?
Template, man.
Type shit. I'm like, it got a little formulaic. Let's be real. But still a good song. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with the formula. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of straightening. Facts.
What that nigga Westside Gun say? He said, "I seen it work."
Boop boop. Oh,
he
yeah.
was
He
like,
said,
what did he say?
He was saying like he was just saying like how he created this whole style, how he's curating all this shit. And it's like it's working. You know what I mean? Look how many people
ain't that nigga about to retire though?
They say that. They all say
that. That nigga type old dude. I can see him retiring. I wouldn't want to see it, but I can see it.
I'm trying to find something specific.
You seen that video, like, or the compilation that the nigga made? He was like, "Yeah, I gotta start rapping over these beats." And it was the Griselda
Chase,
shit.
where
And
you
it was
sang
niggas
that
like
song
the piano, like the staccato shit. Yeah, nah, bro, you showed like 6. There was more. Cause then in the comments there was more. I was like, damn, these niggas. It was
they just like that sound.
no bullshit. And the thing is, that shit's tough. The songs is tough.
Oh, maybe that's where. Oh, we got some tracks. Hold up.
Yo, whoever made the beat, shout out to you too. That loop is mad infectious, bro. Like, I'm really like, that shit, like, I feel like if I start walking down the street just randomly, bro, like, it remind me of like one of them like old school like noir films, you feel me? Like what's it called? Like the
black and white films.
Yeah, nigga. Like the nigga, you walk into his office and he's like, "Listen here, see? He's like, it's a dark and stormy night."
Like the old Batman nigga,
Yeah,
the old ass Batman.
He's like, "She came into my office, left me in a daze.
What you talking about down here? Poor Jemy, what was going on, cuz?
Her powerful aura just left me."
All right, so
in
this
haze.
next one is called "Put On" by Chase Murphy. Shout out to Chase.
Chase Murphy.
Chase shows a lot of love. He's been doing this thing for a long time in the Boston scene too.
Bro, Chase Murphy didn't even know that I rap until I dropped a project, even though I had music out, because he thought that I was just a podcaster. And that's why we need to stop doing this shit.
It be like that.
Nah, shout out
by Chase Murphy.
Shout out Chase Murphy.
He got a
man.
music video to
the
go
white
along
man.
with it.
He's cooking. Don't sleep just because he's white.
I gotta ask him about the whole second best rapper.
Oh, shit.
Facts. Chase Murphy, do you feel like you're the second best white rapper of all time? Talk to us. I see the fans.
So I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know.
I see the fans in the video. Chase Murphy.
Oh, you did that. I was about to say, I was like, what?
How could I forget?
That's my guy.
Whole team getting put on. All the shows that I put on.
I love beats like this.
OGs getting put on.
I feel like I'm sinking.
Off the money that they put on. Me, man, free getting put on. JD getting put on. No keys
feels like
getting
I'm
put
like
on. And GB getting put on. Lot of shots getting put on. Need a whole game shook on. I'm shooting for the stars while she glued to her phone. I told that bitch, look, I'm busy as fuck, whole schedule all booked on. Frio sat down 10 minutes and this shit it got cooked on.
Iceland.
Lot of time that it took. Whole team getting put on. Off the shows that I put
Bro,
on.
only a white man can do that.
OGs getting put on. Off the money that
I
they
pull up
put
the Iceland.
on. Me, man, free getting put
I might not
on.
make it back.
JD getting put on. Man, Keys getting put on.
That's a lot of people.
And B getting put on. I do this for the gang that got me. I'ma put them on. Stay down, but you know my body. Put them on.
What does that mean? Know my body.
Do this for the gang that got me. I'ma put them on.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that means anything.
Stay down, but you know my body. I'ma put them on.
40 shows.
Plus shows. Independent,
self-managed,
self-managed, no label. Talking shit.
Alright. When's the song coming on?
I mean, it isn't on Spotify or streaming service, but it's out on
No,
YouTube.
I mean like when is the song gonna play? Like it's just been
Whatever
like
I put on, I pull off. What she put on, I pull off. Wait till I pull off, this spaceship took off. Hit double D whenever I take a hook on.
I probably just don't like the song.
Would rather put on than get put on. Been doing this here for like way too long. So man, any label offer I'm good on. Whole team getting put on.
Yeah, I don't like this song.
Off of shows that I put on. OGs getting put on. Off the money that they put on. Me, man, free getting put on. JD getting put on. Man, Keys getting put on. And GB getting put on. Man, Chef getting put
shows look fun as hell.
Tim Jones
A lot of shows don't look fun. They look good, but they don't look fun.
Robbie getting put on. Of course, Swoop getting put on. And Jake Lou getting put on. Big Dan getting put on. Whole gang getting put on. Gang that got put on. Stay down, but you know
This is one dude that look like he's Drake.
put on. Body. Do this for the gang. Put on. Stay down, but you know my body.
Did you know that woman?
Put on. Body. Team getting put on. Put on. Just some shit that I put on.
I don't know if y'all.
It's a
I
little
don't
long, it's a
know,
little long, so
nigga.
I'm gonna cut it right there.
I was not rocking with that.
Damn. It's
That's
a shame, 'cause,
that
like,
was mad repetitive, bro. It was. I don't even think that's a real song. That's like a promo video, bro.
Yeah, it was just more shout outs.
Yeah, like I don't really feel like that's like a
And
song.
I like
for
the intention of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Showing like love to your team. I just don't know if
and
that,
even just shouting out your accomplishments and like all the shit that you're doing and why it's important.
and
But like,
because
it's so
I know
minimal.
Chase's music, I'm interested to know why this was the song he wanted
Facts.
us to take a look at. I don't think
Facts.
if this is an opportunity, like yo, let's hear what you got in the tuck, or maybe
Because
like,
this
what
is
you just
definitely
dropped.
not doing it
Without context, it's like,
justice.
there's nothing to work with.
Yeah,
If this is like the first time I ever heard Chase Murphy music,
I'm not coming
I don't know
back.
if this is gonna be the one that's gonna gravitate me toward new music. But
I would
that's-
really have to see the video. Like this is one of those like if it's like if it comes down to like listening to the person's music, right?
The visuals are fun to
if
look at.
If I looked at the video and heard it, I would be like, all right, maybe I'm gonna listen, but I wouldn't want to listen because I think it's good. I'd listen because I see that other people listening to it. You know what I mean? Because it looks
And
like it looks
sure-
like a bunch of people rock with it. So I'm like, oh, word, maybe there's more. That maybe this is just not for this one wasn't just for me.
And I'm sure, in like, especially when you're doing performances, and this is like, if you're performing in front of people who don't really know you like that, this is an easy song to like get people into. Like,
Nah,
you don't
you'd
think
be
so?
mistaken, bro.
Put on.
People don't want to hear this.
Put on.
Nobody's trying to hear this at a show.
You don't think
Not the whole thing. Maybe part of it, but not the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know if this
because
need to be a
eventually they're gonna be
4
like they're
minute,
tired
20
of it, bro. Like like even just hearing it, I'm getting tired of it. But I can imagine like performing the song. You could do like like a half of it maybe, and like do the call and response even. But eventually people gonna get tired because you do like how many times did he say it? He had to say it like at least 30 times. On God, he had to say at least. Fair?
Nah.
Fair?
Who said it was a promo video? You?
Me. It felt like it was a promo video.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, y'all on Instagram, it's like him just like, wrapping up tour, and it's like, yo, like, this
Tight.
is a track just to like.
I can hear this like if this is like one of them like things they put in like the NBA commercials when they're just showing like the like highlights of the players, like it's like whoosh, like they
like, this is
dunk
the back-
highlight
This is like the ESPN
3 and they go to the bucket, made it, and then they celebrate, and then it's Curry like going like this or some shit, and then like being like, you feel me, or something like that, and Clay going like, you know what I mean, some shit, and then like, you know what I mean, like it's good,
That's
but
a
it's
valid
not.
point.
This is
Get
not. I wouldn't
syndicated.
type shit. That's what you really need on this one, but I wouldn't say this is a good song. It's a
Syndicated
purpose.
with sync sound.
Yeah, sync, right? The sync license. It's a purposeful song. It serves its purpose well. But I would not say this is a good song. I wouldn't say it's bad either, but I wouldn't say it's a good song.
Me knowing
It doesn't even feel like a song. Like it feels like
feel like a song.
yeah.
It doesn't.
me knowing his catalog,
This nigga Rob.
just know like
You be bumping the Chase Murphy?
No, I'm seeing the stuff that he's posted. He's actually dropped a lot of videos. Like,
Nah, I'm
he's in,
heavy.
like,
He be
the Big
cooking.
City joint, and I'm interested why he.
I be
picked
bumping the
this
Chase
one.
Murphy from time to time. No bullshit.
Because he's talented.
He's nice.
He makes good music.
He be cooking.
But that comes with me.
Might
knowing,
need to get the Chase Murphy in the chain.
But that comes with me
Let's
knowing
see
the
about
rest,
that.
like the rest, some
Yeah,
of
see, I
some of the
don't
other
have that
catalog.
privilege.
What if you don't know anything? You feel me?
I'm saying I don't know his music.
You don't.
So I don't have
Oh.
the privilege that he's in. So to me, this is just like.
Would you come back?
No.
I feel you.
You didn't give me anything.
I could understand that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to hear more bars from the Chase Murphy. That beat though? Stop it. Stop playing with me.
You rap on a beat?
Fire. That beat's fire. I love beats like that. It feels like I'm like sinking, bro. Like, you know that scene in Get Out where he's like in the sunken place? Like, that's what it feels like. It's like that slow motion falling. So to me, when I hear it, I'm like, oh, I'm like tempted to just like you gotta go. Like, you really gotta spit. You feel me? Like, Anonymous rapped over those beats a lot of times when he was like back in like 2017, 2016.
Hey, man.
Loved it.
We got a request from our guy, Sammy Rosario.
Who? Not
Sammy.
I know Sammy, bro. Sammy Rosario, bro. Stop playing
Mad
on my
love to
guy.
Sammy. Shout out to Sammy.
Now, why'd you say his name like that? Sammy Rosario. That was bad.
Maybe
Shout
that's-
out my nigga Sammy, bro.
Maybe people know him by the whole professional name.
Sammy
you know
be
what I
at
mean?
Phoenix down with it. Go book that nigga, man.
So he sent Norman How you say that last name right there?
I don't know. Sianne.
Norman.
Sianne.
Hey man, men's on fire. Search up men's on fire. You gonna get it right. Men's on fire.
Yeah. What kind of music do you think this is gonna be before just looking at it? I see. You know what I mean, Jamaican colors in there. The green, the red, gold, and green. The red, gold, and green.
Chavo's World 3. That'd be funny.
This is a nigga who must be stopped. I said I see Jamaican colors. He says maybe some Afro beats. He must be stopped. But what if he's right? That'd be fun. I'm not gonna lie. If he was right, I'd be like, yeah.
What's the equivalent? What's the other one?
What do you mean? What's the other one?
Dance hall?
What's the concept?
Yes. I said, what kind of music you think it's gonna be?
Let's just throw this shit on. Oh,
we both froze.
rapping.
Oh, hold up.
Make you feel like you in the studio real quick.
Facts.
I think I might have fell in love with an accent and an ass too. Turn around, let me see just what that ass do.
That's fair.
Don't mean to at you, but I think I had to. The way that shawty moving, I forgot that nigga had you. But she's a thought I could never get attached to. Think I forgot about the way that nigga had me kicked out the club. Now a nigga looking dumb in the street. Kinda funny, cause y'all probably gonna be done in a week. You was trying to dance, but your man's nearby. I was in a trance with your legs and thighs.
This nigga's a hater.
I was in there wishing you could dance with I know you feel the same, but your man's on fire. Man's on fire.
Yeah.
Your hands up high.
I love a player hater anthem, bro. I fuck with him. I fuck with this heavy. Yes, you better sing it, nigga.
Having plenty fun. I'ma spend it till my penny's done. You don't seem to be too picky fucking anyone. I was busy hitting licks on like anyone. That's till I'm 21. And now I'm done playing games I already won. I'm on my own till I find me a steady one.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Nigga's a hater. I love it.
I'm getting paid. Tell me how the fuck would they know? They know. You was trying to dance, but your man's not. I was in a trance, but your legs and thighs. I was in there wishing you could dance with I know you feel the same.
Cause your man's on fire. This nigga's a hater.
That nigga got like herpes or some shit.
That's what I'm thinking. He's like, that nigga's burning. He's singing man's on. He's singing it.
You was trying to dance, but your man's nearby.
He's nearby. With your legs and your thighs. With me, but what? Why?
That nigga got herpes.
Right, that nigga got herpes. And he's singing about it. Hold on. Sing that shit. Banging.
Shawty probably lied when she told you. She was fucking other guys on the low too.
That's a fact.
My nigga, I ain't gon' hold you. The past is the past.
Don't let that shit control you.
Don't let that shit control you. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the song of a real like down bad nigga, bro. He was fucking with her, bro. Damn. He was fucking with her heavy.
I like the cover art.
Yeah, the cover art smooth. Bro, let me tell you what I gathered from this. Cause this is not, it was started off as player hating, but
break the science.
It went advanced. He was with her. He was like, yo, I know you got a man. Maybe she told him at some point in the junction, but you know what I mean? He's like, yo, I'm fucking with you. You feel me? I'm spending bands on you. We fucking.
Spending bands on somebody who's
not bands, but I'm spending bread on you. We're having a good time. You feel me?
Crazy.
Maybe we went out a couple times. We fucking. We're having a good time. I'm rocking with you.
You fucking.
I'm fucking with you so.
Fire, though?
I'm fucking with you so much. I almost forgot you had a man. And she's like, yeah, but I do. Type shit.
And that's the trick that young niggas always fall for. She not leaving her nigga for
type
you.
shit.
She would have done it already.
You aside for a reason. Y'all pull up to the club and you think it's gonna be, oh, she dancing with you. No, her man's right there.
She gonna act like she don't even know you.
And now you on the outside of the club looking in because you thought that she was gonna stick with you when she had a man. He was right there. And not only that,
he
but
made
that
more
nigga,
money than you.
He's
taller
up,
than you.
Taller than you. He got his beard connect,
do better
nigga.
is listen to her. That's
type
it.
shit.
That's the only reason you got a spot, because you listen to her and you
type
buy her
shit.
free food.
She's there with you because she just want a good time, but she's there. She with him for the long run. And here's the thing. And here's the thing. Now you looking foolish from the outside of the club because he can get you kicked out of the club. Why? Because the man's on fire, nigga. That man is on fire and you just another nigga. But you singing about it. And I'm not gonna lie, like after the first verse, I was like, oh, he's hating on the man. But then he got in there, he's hating on her. He's trying to big up himself. Like, you tell your story, my brother. I feel you, man. Big up yourself, man. Cause that's how you get through that hurt.
Big ups.
That's how you get through that hurt.
That was a
shout out to him, man.
That was a beautiful breakdown. Now, what about the song?
All I can think about.
Fuck with it.
Cause earlier you're like, oh, like Empire. I thought this was
that was some Empire shit.
Like, and then you just see that nigga. That nigga, what's his name? Hakeem made that shit when he did the TR and left him.
Yes, bro, I couldn't remember the names, my nigga.
That was bad.
Yeah, this good.
It's like the little like time skips he's in the background. Like he's trying to pick himself up, buying new clothes, but it's like
it's not the same. He miss her. He want her.
Meanwhile, you seeing her doing big things.
Facts, his man's at the Grammys. He's winning the awards, the same award you nominated for, but you ain't get it.
And then what's the father's name?
You walk.
Lucius.
That's when he walks in. He's just like, man, what's wrong with you? we gotta pick it up, man.
You know what I mean?
And it's like the transition of it's
Facts.
like a redemption arc.
Make a song, man. We gonna get you back in the studio, man. And he gets him in the studio, and the niggas recorded it. Hey, man, let me start like this.
Someone said I thought bro was about to cry.
I like this song though. I love a player hater anthem. No bullshit. I love it. You know what I mean? When he's like, man's off.
That's a tough crowd though. Player
I like
hater, like, come on, it's a very tough crowd.
Hey man, like I said,
you got can't help but wait with
nigga.
Trey.
One of Drake's most popular songs, Big Play, Marvin's Room. That nigga's a hater, nigga.
The Mario song. What's the Mario song?
The Mario song.
It's amazing. Fuck.
I don't remember, but Alicia Keys, you know what I mean? If I was your woman, yeah, she was She said, I give you everything she can't. Nigga, come on, turn up.
Let me love you. Oh,
Let me love you.
Come on.
Hey, man, I like the song. I thought the instrumentation was valid. I love the vocal performance on it.
The best part about it.
Fact, I love the vocal performance because it really it just stood out to me because he was in the background with it. And then when the hook came in and he was doing the doubles, I was like, yeah, he's staying at 10 toes. Nigga, he said he need two of him to tell this story, nigga. And then he was with the vocals in it. He stood on that shit, man. I fuck with that song. It's not the best song I heard.
It's still there's still a disconnect for me, and I think it goes down to the Empire music comment.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good music. But it's probably not music I'm gonna be listening to.
It gives me those vibes.
You know,
who made this? Who's this?
This is I don't know.
This is
this is Norman Sianne.
Norman
Sianne. Man's on fire.
You cooking? Now you see that? He might have the girl, but you on BFTC, man. Shout out to you, man.
Hey, drop the bomb. Drop the baddie.
That's a fact.
Stop playing with him, man.
Hey,
that's a fact.
Stop playing with him.
All right, how many more of these we want to do? It's almost 5. It's 5:24.
You want to do like 3 more? 4 more?
3 more. 3? No, 3.
3? Yeah, 3 more is smooth.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got over here. How y'all feeling in the chat? Huh?
I was fucking with that,
someone
though.
sent you some shit to the email.
Email?
Yeah, they sent
Damn, to the email. Yo, y'all know the drill, bro. Don't be sending it to the send it to me, bro. Send it to the me-mail.
But yeah,
I got one right now.
You know what I respect? Wait. Oh, okay. I respect this. This is still in the rough draft. This is someone dropping Unreleased. First time on Bad for the Community. Ooh, nigga dropped some crack in it. All right. This is Jim Ramon. I don't know if that's his artist name, but that's the email. Jim Rama or something like that. Something along those lines.
Let me see.
This don't even got a name to it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I can't even close it now.
I hear the Nexus plugins working. You know damn well.
Nexus is not a plugin. It is a VST. Plugins are like effects, no? I didn't know. Take your word for it.
The city with my J's on. Walked around, yeah, with the gays on. All of these bitches, they fuck on me. I got a new AP that drop in your head. Spinning the best that we finding you dead, yeah. All of these bitches be red. All of your mama, you know you gon' cry. I fly with a demon, so I don't know why. I don't know why I just been doing things. Maybe I want to find things. Yeah, maybe I want to find the things.
Nigga in my left ear. Oh, that shit scared me, no books.
Yeah, they don't let me in the rain. Say, I don't really started from the bottom. You can tell me if I can or rock. I'm fuck the bitch, can I can assault. Then spend 100,000 on the bonnets, yeah. Start from the bottom, I grew like some rust.
100,000 on the bonnet?
Yeah, climb to the top and I got your bitch on her knees, sucking my tape, yeah. Damn it, they lock out. No, they don't drop out. Yeah,
I just gotta leave it.
That's the first time we ever ran back.
You're not supposed to run it back, bro.
Say, I done really started from the bottom. You can tell me if I can or rock. I'm fuck the bitch, can I can assault. Then spend 100,000 on the bonnets, yeah.
See, 100,000 on the bonnet.
I roll up and not so late.
Bonnet?
Climb to the top and I got your bitch on her knees, sucking my tape, yeah. Damn, they lock out. No, they don't drop out, yeah.
I think he said on her knees, sucking my tip.
Say, I'm like, oh yeah, no, we good, yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, no, we good, yeah. I came from the jungle, I really done made it good.
First song of the day, got the no headphones.
I want a mother. Slicing these bitches like butter. Came in the room with a gutter. How the fuck she ain't know it, came with a girl and run her. Came with a girl and run her. Came with a new white road girl, yeah. HP lots of sucked up in my new white boots.
I don't know what Quando Rondo raps like.
I feel like it's similar to this, no? But I know this baddest bitch ain't always tight. If it's me and only you, we gon' be like that for life. Pure codeine made me so gone out of sight.
Slow fade out of here. Was not a fan of that one.
I wonder.
That shit remind me of Nav, bro, but like worse.
Nah.
Because I don't like Nav's music.
I feel like it had the
It's
template
melodic.
for a great melody. It had a template for like something that got me bobbing. Just the lyrics that you pieced into that template just didn't do it for me. But
You
the
know
melody did. Like or at least the flow of how he's going, it could have been something.
You know what I feel like? So I think like
Strong
I
lyricism
agree. The
needs-
beat was smooth. It was like a little like, you know, cut and paste. You feel me? It's something that you've heard before, but different style, I guess. But the beat was smooth. The lyrics to me are not even that much of a problem. Like I feel like I hear shit like this every day. It's really the substance. I feel like you was just saying stuff. You know what I mean? Like just to say it. And I think that's fine. Like I don't think there's a problem with that. There's a lane for it clearly because like you made the song. We're listening to it right now. And people will listen to it. And someone sent it to us to listen to. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was others. But I will say, I don't think there's like I would never come back to this song. There's nothing about this song that like stands out to me as being unique. There's nothing about this song that stands out to me as being worth listening to because I can find it somewhere else, better quality, like we talked about with another song earlier. But the difference between that song and this is that you're not even like telling your story in a way that only you can tell it. Like I've heard this song before. I couldn't tell you where and I couldn't tell you when, but I know I've heard this song before, not from you. And that to me means that there's work to be done. So what I would recommend is just find something to talk about. Find something that matters to you, you feel me? And like find a way to put that into a song. And try to find a way to like tell it in a way, even if you're drawing influence from artists that you rock with, find a way to add your own unique spin on it. Maybe it's something with your voice. Maybe it's something with, you know what I mean? Like the types of beat that you say it on or the types of like flows that you use. But just try to find a way to like make it yours. Tell your story in a way that only you can tell it and like do it in a way that feels a little more palatable because the mix on this wasn't that good either.
No.
And I think that also stood out to me. So
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, exactly. Getting the
it's a
mix
rough draft. I'm not gonna.
The vocal sounded a little thin. They didn't really blend well with the beat. Maybe there needs to be more reverb on the vocals, make it a little more damp. But
I'm not judging the mix, but yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, they sent us a rough version for a reason. We gotta tell them what they could change.
That is true. I think that's a unanimous BFTC. Y'all let us know in the chat if y'all think differently. But let's move on to the next
definitely
one.
BFTC, man. I gotta stand on that. He didn't say it, but you know what I mean? He thought it.
Nah, I think everything you said, so I co-sign that. I can't say it any better.
You know?
Nothing else to add to it. It's just, yeah, man.
Not every song gonna be GFTC. You feel me? And just because it's BFTC don't mean it's bad. You know what I mean? But that's how we feel.
Well, technically, BFTC stands for bad for the community. I mean,
nigga, we're bad for the community. That's the name of our pod. But are we bad people? No.
This next one is called Hyperbolic Time. Let me take that back. Hyperbolic Chamber. This is Bain.
You know you got a scratch in your camera? A crack?
Nah, this is the
protection. And the protection.
Yeah.
Take it off. Because then every time you take a picture, it's going to have the line.
It don't.
It don't?
Nah, but
unbelievable.
Hyperbolic Chamber by Bain.
What will they think of
another
next?
Brockton nigga that we got a lot of love for. Shout out to
That is a Haitian nigga,
and
that is a Haiti nigga,
and mixed by Retro.
You feel me?
Retro just announced, he got
put some respect.
Time. He put some rates out there. So if y'all looking for, work on your music, maybe tap in with Retro.
Damn, how many songs we got left? You gonna listen to? One
2
more after this?
Yeah. Why? Who sent it?
Nah, I see Pro in the chat. I would love to hear something from him. No bullshit.
Who? Pro Swerves?
Pro Swerves.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I would love to.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, if you got something, no bullshit, send it.
Send the leaks.
Send the leaks. Exclusive.
Give me her number, wonder if I should call her. Oh, me would have been on the slaughter. Respect the women. Respect.
It ain't going, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
How my outfit go? Control myself cause I'm fine. Little shawty, I dime and dime. Straight A's, finish my assignment. Shawty not my I sent her Maggie on my glove. Like Thotty Making America great again, but no Maggie. Got on her nerves, so I bought it back. Pull up in the cut with a motherfucking monster. You know we don't go, we gon' see who fast. Some niggas sell drugs, some niggas turn past. Some niggas be shooting, some niggas be acting. Just tryna find myself, I'm not no gap. I'm after the ground, everything come after. Moving smart, tryna become a father. You think I go hard, I feel like go hard. If I ever have, cause I'm gonna have to go hard. Shawty did me raw, expect me to call. I'm down right now, but I'm really got niggas that ride for me like a shot. Give me her number, wonder if I should call her. Oh, me would've been on the slaughter. Respect the women. Respect, cause you might have a door broken when she came. Sent her back and she went farther. In the cup with a CBT beans.
No buzz.
Shawty be bugging cause she wanna see. Let Shawty be bugging cause she can see. Can't chase no big cause you need not money. If you come through, it gon' help you out though. All that shit come with a price though. Play my partner when I miss a hoe. Just brought in a hurricane roll. Play with my team, turn your ass to play dope. Hop out the phone, stop, drop and roll. RP the guys don't know where they go. And just for them, I gotta keep going.
DM us, bro.
Yeah. In a hyperbolic chamber, weighing on my glove, bro off the wall, in the fake go. Say he can help himself, if he say so, you know me, I'm always on go. So none to that pain, my heart done froze.
Bro, I really love music,
So
bro.
call me so, cause I'm on my glow. I'm not on what I was before. Money on my line, I'm ready to go. Shawty on my line, don't answer the call. Shawty on my mind. Yeah. Making America great again, but no back.
This shit can't be safe to listen to in headphones for 2
Making America great again, but no back. 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 Making America great again, but no back.
I wonder. But yeah, I love music, bro.
Why you say that?
Because I don't like this song at all. But there's so many things about it that I'm like picking apart and just being like, wow, you really did that. You feel me? Like, you know how like we were just talking about it, like the bass, it was like a lot of bass. It's way too much. You feel me? It's like overpowering to the point where like everything else becomes lower when you hear it. In headphones, does not pass the headphone test, this track.
They do not.
But I was thinking about it like, yo, imagine like you're just like, you know how like people be like those, I was gonna say those Dominicans. I mean, you know how the Dominicans be like in their car and be mad, like Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, they be playing their music loud as fuck, bro.
Yeah, you know when they
like,
riding by.
Yeah. And like, I just imagine playing this shit, bro, waking up the whole house, every floor. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I feel like there's a style of music for every like listening taste. You know what I mean? Because I don't like this song, but I also have heard other songs like this where it's like similar style, like the punching in and like the overlapping verbiage where I was like, I really like it. So I wonder if it's more so just like the beat that I don't like more so than like the content of the song, because it was hard to focus on the content for me.
I think it's all the above. I think it's not cohesive.
Yeah, it didn't feel exactly. It didn't feel like it blended together well.
Because the beat
or meshed together well.
The beat, you can start with the beat first, right? I'm sorry, the beat first. It didn't even sound like the beat knew the other half of the beat.
I feel you. I feel you.
No, like,
no, I feel you.
Like respectfully, we're like,
see, don't say that.
One part of it, but then it's like the other part came in, we're like, dun, 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 and it just threw me off. You know what I mean? And then I think, you know, just the delivery.
At the same time, though,
you know what I mean?
that was my favorite part of the beat.
Bang! I want it to be more cohesive, bro. No bullshit.
Yeah, nah, I was gonna say,
I need a more
I got
cohesive
mad
one.
love for Bain. I got mad love for Retro. But what I cannot say about this song that I could say with the other songs is that even if I didn't like it, it at least sounded good.
Yeah. This didn't sound very good.
This is the worst sounding song that we've heard this session. And I'm not trying to like sauce it up or anything. Like,
this is only our second time doing this. This is the worst sounding song we've heard so far. There hasn't been one that has been like this, like low quality as far as like just audio wise. You feel me? Or just like listening experience wise, like it wasn't.
Cause even other songs, I'd be like, okay, maybe it's the rough mix, but I could still like it's still passable. I don't want to listen to this at the stage that it was at this moment. And this is supposed to be the finished product.
It needs work. I think that, well, I mean, it's the finished project, so like we said, it's not really thinking about this song anymore, but just for the future, you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta put a little bit more intention on that.
Yeah, if the beats can be a little more like cohesive and like mixed well, like when it comes to that stuff, like I think that's what you're saying when you're saying that. It's like really like the mix could save a lot, you know what I mean? And then like with the engineering and stuff like that, just trying to make things a little more cohesive, you feel me? If possible, so that the vocals blend well with the beat, and then if anything could be cleared up before the mix with the beat, we can get that cracking too. Yeah. I didn't like that. I didn't like that song though.
Not that one. I can't lie.
Facts. As a producer and as an artist, but that one wasn't it.
So
would not recommend.
I gotta say BFTC. All love to the game.
What happened to your NFTC? Where's that at? I would say BFTC as well, but where?
Neutral for the.
He said I'm off that. We off that.
We got the Pro Swerve song though. Pro just sent us something in the DMs. I don't know if this is.
Oh, for real?
Is this unpublished?
What is it?
Nah, this got to be on some secret sauce thing, because I'm not even gonna put the SoundCloud out. You feel me? It might be his private.
Show
joint.
you off. Yeah, you know what Pro Swears reminds me of?
What's up?
He reminds me of like Rick James, but like
interesting.
Like you know how like if Rick James was like a cartoon, like that's what his music like gives me. Rick James, but like Cartoon Network.
I kind of want to see what you're saying, but.
It's good music.
Hey man, it don't make sense to me.
It's because it's like it has like that like funky style of it, and like the old school like rap a little bit, but it's more like, but it's also like playful.
But it's still dope. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's hear "Show You Off" by Pro Swerves.
See,
you hear it?
You see what I'm saying?
No bullshit.
It's probably the theme.
Me World of Gumball vibes.
You know what I mean? You a nigga.
Just walking on the sidewalk.
You know what I mean?
Do they get taller as they take the
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We gonna find you if you send us a beat, Marvin. If it's just a beat, bro, we gonna find you. We gonna find you today. All right.
I love to show you off. I love to show you off. But you keep fucking up. If I know you get around, why would I show you off? No, I should break it off. Yeah, I can't cut you off.
Said he gonna break James every week.
Glad to be here with you, baby. I've been waiting so damn long.
Pro Swerve been working on the book.
So I had to sing this song. I want you right now, forever. So I can calm down forever.
Thought about it so long. I love to show you off. I love to show you off. But you keep fucking up. If I know you get around, why would I show you off? No, I should break it off. Yeah, I can't cut you off. Yeah, I can't cut you off.
I would love to see the project file and shit.
When she walks, that's my baby. That's my baby. When she talks, that's my baby.
How you know that?
That's my baby.
You know about Jules,
I
man.
swear she in the
Nigga be bumping.
like it's Jules.
Nigga got some culture to him. I'm playing with him.
talking like it's you and me. Julio, the lover boy, heartbreaking name for me. Put me in your top 5, hey, watching from the seats. Could never, never, never fall without a reason. Could never, never, never love without receipts.
So long, I love to show you off. I love to show you off. But you keep fucking up. If I know you get around,
I know I'll be heated. I wanna show you off.
I should break it
Fucking up.
Yeah, I can't cut you off. So long, I love to show you off. I love to show you off. But you keep fucking up. If I know you get around, why would I show you off?
No bullshit.
I should break it off. Yeah, I can't cut you off. Yeah, I can't cut you.
Oh, that was kind of hurt.
Stop playing with him. That nigga little TJ gonna sue the fuck out of us. Need it.
So let me piece it together, right? So, you know who Pro Swears
Sending us
is
shit.
in this in this story of ours? His shorty is the man's hot guy's shorty, bro.
It's the girl. Okay.
You feel me?
So he's the guy basically being like, you're in the club with me, sure.
But
So
I gotta take that back because I don't want Swears to have herpes, bro.
Ooh.
all right.
Well, maybe-
I feel like I
maybe
cleared that up.
man's
I cleared that up. It's not that he has herpes. It's that
He's just
it's the man is hot. Like
he's the hottest
he's
nigga
that
in the
guy. He
club,
walks
bro.
into the club. He's that guy. He can get people kicked out because he's him. You feel me? So he's
And
him.
when you him, there's
and
a certain
she's
responsibility to being him.
She's you know what? Probably the plot thickens because he doesn't even look at her as like his girl.
Not at all.
He's like, I fuck with you, but
They
you
give
be
each
getting
other
around.
like side eyes at the club, like, you know, let her
but
know.
she's
He'll buy
cutting
her
off other
drinks.
niggas for him.
He's still buying her drinks, but she's not the main one.
Tight.
She's not popping.
She's not his main,
Not
but
at all.
she's looking at him like her main, and she's cutting off other men for him. Woo, it's a
You got a
it's a
good
slippery
man
slope.
crying over you, talking about man's hot.
If
Come
I
on.
was the other nigga, bro, how do you compete with this? You
can't.
The type of music he's making.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga,
nigga's fire,
this is
bro.
Rick James. Like you can't compete with that. He got, and it's like he's pulling out other vocalists to sing
swag
with
is
him.
just oozing off.
Jules
the
is
nigga.
back there just cooling it, rapping
Yeah.
too, nigga.
Yeah,
Man's is
man.
hot. No bullshit. That's what I'm talking about.
Cause my Haitian cousin, you know what I mean? This is fire.
Yeah, I fuck
No
with that.
bullshit. I fuck with this a lot.
That's what niggas
Send me
need,
that
man.
link, bro. I'm about to run that back later. No
That's
bullshit.
what niggas need, man. Niggas need that experimental shit, man. We
I will
need
say
that.
one
Yeah, I
thing.
mean,
I will
man.
say one thing.
What's that?
I love
to
I wanted
show
to
you
say- I wanted
up.
to say
My
like,
fault.
but like I really do fuck with the beat, cause I understand there was a lot of intention behind it.
For sure.
That shit was giving.
Part of me can't take it that seriously.
Nah,
It's a
I
little
can't
hard
say
to
what
take
that-
it seriously, bro.
I just don't think you
I was
listen to
fucking
a
with
lot
it.
of experimental music to know
Maybe
like
not.
it's like, oh,
Maybe
this
not.
is very electronic. You know,
This is
a
like
very
a-
electronic track.
and this is
but even if I don't listen to it, I could see that it's very intentional. You're not just like
But I just don't
bullshitting.
think your ears have been exposed to enough to understand that's like, oh,
Facts.
it's not. It's not
What
as
you know about my ears?
unorchest. It's not as what's the word?
It's unorthodox, like compared to.
Unorthodox or even like organized as you may be used to.
I feel you. It's not calibrated
But
to
I
this type of sound.
I could still see the value in it. But when I'm coming to my palate, I will say
I ain't never seen this before. I'm my fault.
Relax, bro.
I ain't never seen
Relax, bro.
the
Relax.
white forces with the black socks. I've actually never. Yo, show the
black
people.
socks ain't supposed to be showing.
I ain't never seen that
Nah,
before.
Feet up, nigga. I'm about to grab your feet. Put your feet up, nigga.
We here to talk about the music, man. We rating
That is outrageous.
We rating songs, not fits.
I seen it, bro. I had the double takes, nigga. I was like, wait a minute, something's
That's
not right.
outrageous.
We rating- Y'all are deflecting. Y'all deflecting. I was just
What else you doing today, bro? Like, now I gotta look at your whole fit right
Nah,
now.
nigga, what the fuck is this, bro?
Nah, them shits is clean.
You got
Nah.
unusable pockets.
Nah, them
bro.
shits is clean, bro.
Show the people.
Pockets, bro. They're fucking double
the-
knee
that
jeans.
shit's
They
hard.
should be pockets. They should be pockets, but they don't have no type of utility.
You know what
Bro, this is a pocket right here.
You don't
bro.
know what
What you
talking
gonna
about?
keep in there? Some pennies, nigga? What goes in there? A condom, nigga? That's like a condom pouch, bro. That's not a real pocket,
Bro,
nigga.
it is literally a pocket.
Let me see, nigga.
Bro, you wanna put your finger in there, my nigga?
No one wanna put a
Shit,
finger
bro.
in your fucking pocket, nigga.
Because clearly it's a pocket. How could you put your finger in if it wasn't a pocket? Because you're admitting
Bro,
it's a
these is
pocket.
fake
Shut
pockets,
the fuck up.
nigga.
This is good music,
Fuck
nigga.
outta here, nigga.
Bro, don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Nah, I'm not gonna
Just
lie,
silly
bro.
ass jeans, nigga.
It's just silly G's, bro. That's wild.
What?
Hey,
Do
bro.
you wear
them-
these jeans with the other shoes you was rocking last week?
I would if I wanted to.
All right, yeah,
nigga.
you lost me. You lost
If
me.
I
You lost
wanted
me.
to.
You lost me. You lost me.
This nigga
I'm
come
running
here
out
every
here
week
on
saying,
fucking-
how far can I
The
push
bullshit.
it?
He like,
Look
he
at
like, what's
you.
next? He's like, what now I can get it going? Look at you.
If I knew those was your actual glasses that you brought into the building, I'd be coming for the glasses too. But I know these Nate shits too, so you know
Hey,
I'm gonna let
man.
you rock.
Hey,
Hey man,
man.
shout out to Pro. Thank you for giving us a
That
little
was dope.
sneak peek.
I don't know. I think it was maybe Sansa on the vocals. That was
Heavenly.
dope. That was like my favorite part of the song. I really liked how it came into like it fit with the theme and the aesthetic, of course, but it just added like an extra layer of just oomph to it. You know what I mean? It was lovely. So shout out to that. That was fire.
Hey, they saying the beat was fire. Maybe I'm wrong.
That beat was tough.
I'm saying.
And then when it
it's
came, it was
tough.
like, boop, 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 boop. It gave me, but again, like I said, Rick James, but like on Cartoon Network. You feel me? So it's like fun, but also cocaine. It's giving you everything that you can ask for.
Cocaine?
Okay,
Maybe this is cocaine
it's
world.
it's cocaine. So it's adult fun, but also like it has a childlike spirit to it.
Cartoon Network mixed with Adult Swim.
Facts. It's like
Mixed with them.
it's like regular show. You know what I mean? Where it's like you could like you switch out one or two of them jokes and you on Adult Swim with it, but you on the Cartoon Network with it for now. You know what I mean? Why you send this joint in the chat?
So this is the last one we doing.
Oh, is this Blackout Boy?
Which one?
Blackout. Oh, okay, Blackout Boy. This is Sean Wire featuring HAAWWS.
I fuck with both of those artists.
Ooh,
let me tell you. All right, let me tell you something.
Some Unreleased if they sending us the MP3.
In fact, they sending us the Sammy mix.
Sheesh.
They sending us the Sammy mix. Let me just say this before we get into this one.
Damn, Sam, you got 2 on here today.
Facts.
Shout out to Sammy.
That nigga be working for sure.
Who we talking about?
Sammy.
Yep.
But shout out to HAAWWS, you feel me? Because that nigga's cooking right now.
Nigga.
That is a nigga that is stepping outside of the box. I've been seeing a lot of niggas try to put my nigga HAAWWS in a box, being like, HAAWWS make this type of music, HAAWWS make that type of music. But let me tell you, this nigga is versatile,
HAAWWS switched it up so much that he stopped wearing shades, nigga.
No bullshit.
I said, why you stop doing it? He said, because niggas expected it.
Type shit. That's what you got to keep niggas guessing. Because if they know your next move, then it's not worth making. Let me tell you something. That's what my nigga HAAWWS is all about. So shout out to HAAWWS. Shout out to Sean Wire. You know what I mean? I know that nigga got some shit coming. We heard some shit from him last week.
Last week, yeah.
Well, not last week, but 2 weeks ago type shit. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm excited for this, man.
So we hear Blackout Boy. This sounds like supposed to be some hard shit.
Facts.
Blackout Boy.
Shit.
Blackout Boy.
Maybe.
It's HAAWWS with the accent.
Really though.
I don't think so.
Really.
That sounds like Sean.
Hey. Getting right back to the sound. They pay me no mind, but it's different now. Back on road and I can't sit down. Let's talk about money, not talk about clout. These boys want me in the dirt these days. They hate on me, but the love outweighs. So outrageous. Got a few things we can fuck right now, but I'm not your bae. More money and more problems. Niggas want word, but they all just started yet. Said I be this and they this.
Oh shit! You know how the MP3 go in the messages.
I thought that was in the song, bro. Like, intentionally, it's like run that back. You know what I mean?
Facts. Hold up, run that shit back though.
I was like, that's fine.
We in that shit, man. Hold on.
Like, that's some real leaker shit.
Facts.
I got you.
Bad for the community.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Blackout Boy.
Blackout Boy.
Blackout Boy.
Sean Wire. Featuring HAAWWS.
Really though.
I wonder who made the beat.
Hey. Getting right back to the sound. They pay me no mind, but it's different now. Back on road and I can't sit down. Let's talk about money, not talk about clout. These boys want me in the dirt these days. They hate on me, but the love outweighs. So outrageous. Got a few things we can fuck right now, but I'm not your bae. More money and more problems. Niggas want word, but they all just started yet. Said I be this and they disregarded. Swear I'm a fool for the profit, yeah. Blackout Boy, yeah, I'm going unconscious. Touch that booth, only hit some dropping. What they be talking about on the lines? Them no worry, you can't stop this, yeah. Yeah. Black bandana, I do 120 up in Phantoms. I don't pour activists in Fanta. I probably turn your bitch to a dancer. We shoot movies, get it on camera. Trips to Atlanta, right in the Sprinter. Chrome heart hoodie on, head in the winter. Ayy, so much change. Nowadays I don't even feel the same. Living in power, not in vain. You can't beat me, best stay in your lane. Game ain't cheap, no minimum wage. Big dog carry that heat like flame. Blowing your mind, feeling like Cobain.
Everything for the set. HAAWWS came to collect. Now niggas wanna do the dat when they see it come with a check. I don't even break a sweat. The secrets I know some shit is just better unsaid. I'm not gonna point, we just aim for the head. I did it before and I'll do it again. You rappers is cool, but we ain't really friends. I don't got the time to be making amends. You really not making your way to my ends. I'm too busy reallocating these M's. You weak and you can't even get in the gym without trying to film. If you in the process, I don't need to see you. If you make a progress, I wanna believe you. I knew you was lying, but you didn't mean to. Working in silos, so this how they treat you. Wanna go viral, take it to Bijou. Wanted an encore, took it to Phoenix. Down on my last bill, still was believing. She need an Advil, I need a reason. I don't get mad, we just get even. Yeah.
Stop playing with him. Like I said,
I got some thoughts.
She want an encore, took her to
I think
Phoenix.
that shit is fire. I think that shit just hard. Like, just hard. Yeah. There's only one.
Are you, wait, before you even say it,
what's up?
Are you feeling the spirit, bruv?
And that's the problem. And that's the problem.
No.
That's my problem.
And that's the problem.
That's the problem. No, seriously, that's the problem where it's like, I don't know if I like when niggas put on the accent just to match the culture. Cause
I think it's the type of,
it starts seeping out, bro. Cause you hear, and then it's a little bit of the ends. It just starts to come out just a wee bit. You know, it's not intentional.
HAAWWS didn't do it.
That's facts.
He kept it in his own.
Excuse me.
Within his own culture, he's matching the style.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But it starts to come out a bit. You hear the beat, and then you're just like, how can I be homophobic? It just starts to, you feel me? It does, for real.
First off, hard. Them niggas is taking care of business. They doing what they gotta do.
I think we all agree on that.
Right? GFTC.
That's music.
I think my one little thing is, it kind of sounds like this song is ready for the Drake AI to go over it.
Like, ain't nobody else thinking that but you.
That's kind of. Like, this sound like it could be Drake shit,
the thing is,
bro.
Birdo made it a very Roberto response naturally because he said it, right? I wasn't thinking the AI part.
Right.
I'm saying, like,
But
you know
I was.
how
Right.
niggas do it, bro. They write in the style of it, they
Right,
rap
right.
it,
I feel what you
and
mean.
then
I know
you
what
put
you
the
mean.
AI over it,
It
and it
did.
sound like it could be that nigga's song, bro.
It did remind me of a Drake track. But
Very-
then I was like,
very
but that's not.
Drake-ish,
But the
bro.
thing is, I wasn't thinking it's fake Drake.
That beat was way too hard to be a Drake
It
beat.
just made me think like, oh yeah, this is why I don't really like Drake that much.
Mm.
Niggas to be biting shit.
Biting styles.
You know what I mean?
I say this: if this is the one and only time you're gonna do it, this was a good one. If I hear another song like this, it
So
changes
kinda
my
like
perspective
how J. Cole
of it.
had London.
Right, exactly.
Like,
He wasn't
let
like,
it
I'm gonna just
slide.
make mad songs like this. It was just for that time. You feel me? And it was like, word. It was dope because I'm in London. I like to go and shop at the mall, like straight like that. You feel me? And
But if
then
like Bia turned around and was like, "Oh, this song hot, so I'm gonna just
Facts.
keep doing it."
be a beer, I'll be like, all right, you're done. You lost me. You
Nah,
feel
this
me?
song is hard though.
No, don't even get it twisted. This
I just wanted.
do I want to say it's my favorite?
Yo, do you have access to the Drake AI?
No,
I'm not a real fan. Come on.
nah, not at all.
Step
But
it
now
up.
let's keep it to the track though.
So I would say,
I think they both had dope verses.
Yeah, nah, they took care of what they gotta do.
I appreciate Sean's verse because
Sean was going in and out, going
creative. I like
hard.
the
Yeah.
different flows and all that. I appreciate HAAWWS because like he still kept it him.
facts.
He did his part and he matched them. You know what I mean? It's not like he got washed. It's not like, oh, like one verse is way better than the other. It's like, nah, they equally did what they had to in two different lanes of it. You know what I mean?
I think the vocals could be leveled a bit
Yeah.
more. I think HAAWWS' voice definitely was a little louder than Sean's. That threw me off a little bit, but that's nothing that can't be easily fixed. But y'all got some shit. You feel me?
Yeah, that shit was dope. You know
Y'all
what I
got
mean?
some shit.
I feel like it's a cool collaboration because you bring your individual styles to it, but I also think the beat matches both what you bring like to the
beat's
table
hard,
really
yeah.
well. I like that there was dynamics in it. There were switches in it. There was differences, not just in terms of like drops and like maybe like a change in the melodies, but also the percussion. You know what I mean? That's kind of like, that's something that I feel like is very underrated when it comes to production. Adding in different, not necessarily instrumentation, but melodies as well as percussion. You feel me? Because the percussion really is what people are like bopping their head to. Ain't nobody bopping their head to a fucking melody. You feel me? But once the different percussion comes in, niggas start to get a little, oh, hold up. It went from fucking, I'm driving down the road, nigga, I'm about to hit a drill, to now niggas is hitting the club. I seen the club on the way, and I might have to stop and, you know what I mean, get in there for a
How
second.
much do I really hate the ops?
Facts, right? Be like, maybe I need to hit the club first. That was good music. I really liked it. And I liked HAAWWS' verse. HAAWWS' verse had a lot of quotables, especially towards the back end. You feel me? Like, I like that. I really do. Like, she need an Advil. I need a reason. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
don't take the Drake AI comment the wrong way. That's the best artist out. But
Relax.
there was a lot of, I just seen some.
Dick Rider.
I mean, that's not what the numbers say, but hey, man.
Is that what it's?
Yeah, it is. Because if he was the best, if he was the number one artist out, how come his tours don't sell as much as Ed Sheeran? How come he don't get as much bread from as Ed Sheeran off music? How come he ain't? How come he ain't beat them cases? That nigga Ed Sheeran beat them shit.
Bro.
The Marvin Gaye case.
Like you act like
Facts.
he's like a scrub. Like this nigga.
But I'm just saying, you said he was the best. You said he's the best artist out. So I'm like, how come if that? You said the numbers back it
I'm
up,
talking
right?
about 10 years of like straight consistency,
Nigga, Ed
bro.
Sheeran went through the whole the table, nigga. Addition, subtraction, equals, minus, all that.
Hey,
Multiplication, division.
Hey man, we just want to say we appreciate y'all for sending your music. That was good for the community. A lot of
facts.
Do you guys think this crop of music was better than last week's crop?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 weeks
Yo.
ago. I think like just keep sending us your music, man. You feel me?
There's a
Like I
lot of
said, like we
talent
have the playlist that Manny sent over.
Hey.
So what we'll probably end up doing is listening to songs from that as well as having folks send it live.
We might
so
have
we
to
already
make a
have
playlist
like
of
stuff
our
in
own,
general.
bro.
I
Like
will
the
have
shit
to
that
say
we
this
fuck with
too,
as
though.
GFTC.
Hey man, it's just like we said before, man. Let's focus on one thing at a time. If someone wants to make the playlist for us, like Manny, like if you're watching this, if you add the songs that we're rocking with to the playlist, like those would be like the top songs, the ones that we say were GFTC for the week. That would be dope. That'd be a good addition because I feel like I don't want to add anything extra to our plate. Even though that feels like a small thing, it's like we do that, but then it's like we might miss out on something else. I'm trying.
Nah, one of y'all could do it.
I ain't doing that shit, man.
And hey, if y'all want
some of the songs are unreleased too, so it would be hard.
If y'all want to see us keep doing this shit, you gotta run it up. You know what I mean? You want to see the numbers go up every time we do this.
That's your
I
girl?
got somewhere to be, nigga.
Run it up, run it up, run it up.
That's a colorful ass picture.
Just because you
That's a beautiful picture.
Just because, hold on.
Nah,
Hold on. Just because you
greens and
submitted
yellows and oranges, that shit look
some
hard.
shit this week, don't mean you can't pop out
Submit
to
it
the next
again.
time.
Submit it again the next time. We'll be back not next
down with
Saturday,
us.
but the Saturday after that. So we appreciate everybody who stick through. And if you made it to the end, real nigga.
Facts. And just know this is gonna stay up on the YouTube. Keep an eye out for the Bad for the Community commentary soon, man. We got something special for y'all. If y'all know about that, you know what I mean? Chamber 006.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. See, this nigga's starting to switch up
Facts,
his
no
accent.
bullshit.
That's nutty.
Yo, I got this. I got
Yo,
something
Dion,
for
do me
you.
a favor in that stream.
This nigga Roberto, bro. You're not gonna show up empty-handed. I got you.